on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another episode of Chaos right here for you on the channel. Action-packed episode during a shit international break, but only a few more days until club football returns. We got a bunch of topics for you, right? Got to talk about Yamal, seeing the links to PSG. Lewandowski is going to be leaving. They're talking about some striker replacements. Also, Madrid are looking at midfielders. Adam Wharton has been scouted. I want to know how you guys are feeling about that. But look, big up to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to everyone that's on the panel. All their links are in the description. Some of the Barça boys are late, but they're supposed to be here as well. So hopefully they join soon. And we should have a great episode of Chaos, as we always do. But big up to my guy, Matrix. Big up, Sam. Shout out, Isco. What's going on, people?
Let's go. Only Madridistas on the panel today, bro. Forget about Barcelona.
Nah, they're coming soon. The Barca fans will come soon.
Yeah, they're gonna come, man.
But no, all good, man. Just can't stand international break, bro. Just get rid of it.
It's so boring, bro. So boring.
It's done. It's done.
This is the last one until when? Like March?
November.
No,
November.
bro. Next month, another one.
Yeah, we have another one before 2026.
It's
Is
crazy.
it because of the World Cup qualifiers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, hey, look, all your countries here are not doing so well.
I'm telling you.
Bro,
until
as if your country's going to do anything in the World Cup.
Hey, look, but we qualified.
Bro, you're hosting it, Habibi. What are you talking about?
Bro,
game is the game.
Shame.
Like, what do you mean? Game is the game. Hey, look, who y'all lost to or who you drew with today? Sweden.
We lost to Kosovo.
We lost.
Sweden is so finished, bro.
To who?
Yeah.
Sack the manager.
Bro,
Sack the manager.
Wait a
Sack the
second.
No, don't laugh. You now look at that. See? Look at that.
Me and Sam, we are
Look at that,
Iranians, Mama. Iran has qualified for the World Cup. So
Nah, bro.
we will
nah,
be
bro.
there, Mama. We will be there.
I'm
Hold on,
Spanish,
wait,
bro.
what
My
country did
second,
you lose to?
my
Who was
second
that?
nation, my second nation is Spain, bro. Fuck
hey,
Sweden.
Brother, you're
Get
as
out of here,
Spanish-
man.
Bro,
You're as Spanish as I'm Brazilian. You feel
Bro,
me?
do you know what
are
it is?
Swedish.
Bro, do you know what
You
it
are
is?
Swedish.
No, do you know what it is? Funny shit. I'm not even lying, bro.
Mhm.
A lot of people in Spain, including in my university, in my college, when we had an event,
Mhm.
bro, the security guard, along with other people in Spain that I met, many Madridistas, bro, they all thought I was Spanish. They said to me, "You look like a Spanish geezer."
I mean,
I was like,
you
bro,
look Spanish, but you're not.
You're
Speak
not.
to me
listen.
about- Speak to me about this Isaac and Gyökeres stinker against
bro,
Farmers.
do you know what it is, bro? Do you know what it is? This manager that we've got, he's an agent, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, he's a double agent. This Danish prick. I swear down, yeah, you're a Danish agent, brother. Yeah, you've come. They've sent you here to sabotage. Like, bro,
Who's your manager?
I used to watch him play football when I was a kid.
this
He used to play
Thompson
at
guy
AC
from
Milan.
Denmark. He is
Your
playing at
name
AC
is
Milan, yeah.
John. Your manager's name is John.
His
Dow
name is
Thompson.
not John Carnage. He's from Denmark, Mawala. This is not how they say his name. His name is Jon Dahl Thomasson.
Thomas.
That's his real name. That's how you
The man
pronounce
name is
his name.
John.
Jon, not John. Jon.
Leave John
Welcome to
alone,
Scandinavia,
bro.
my friend. Jon,
Nah, I'm be
Jon,
real.
Not John.
Matrix and Sam, they need you on the pitch, bro. They need you guys just
They
double
need
busy.
Zlatan,
Yeah.
my brother. They need
Yeah,
to hire
Habibi.
Zlatan
Yeah,
as the
Habibi. If
manager.
I'm on the pitch, I'm slapping the living shit out of them one by one with the way that they're performing.
Are you last in the group? You're last, right?
Yeah, 1 fucking
My
point.
brother, we have 1 point. from
Crazy.
4 games,
1
1
point, bro. You're so shit, man.
And we are facing
My
Bro.
country lost against Faroe Islands, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
you
Like,
shouldn't be speaking
bro,
about that.
Yeah. So,
I still have a chance. We still have a chance.
You
Bro,
lost to
real talk.
Vikings, bro.
bro,
Vikings.
real
You lost
talk.
to them.
I'm being
Crazy.
serious now, mate. Real talk. I'm not even taking the piss anymore. Real talk. Just fucking bro. Just give me Spain's passport as a. Look at this. Now he's bringing up the tip.
bro.
Brother, let's talk
1
about
point
club
in that
football,
group
my
is
friend.
crazy,
I'm not
bro.
Swedish.
This.
Look at this.
Do you know how embarrassing
Brother,
this
I'm
is?
not Swedish.
bro.
I don't
Minus
Do
take-
you know how embarrassed? Do you know how embarrassed I feel by this,
That's
mate?
crazy.
Honestly,
I
Do
only
people
live in
like
Sweden.
wait? So wait. So
F this manager, bro.
wait. So just help me understand, right? Because obviously I'm not like as knowledgeable about Europe, obviously, because you guys live there. But like, do
Yeah.
people in Sweden like care?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
They care.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
care.
nah, but you
care,
should
they
be topping this group, bro.
Bro, do you know what it is?
But look at the teams. They are
Oh,
all
here's
in
the
the
thing.
group, Babara.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We don't even
Kosovo,
have.
bro.
Bro, we've got good players. This manager.
Kosovo.
But there's the thing, bro. We've got good players, but this manager has no fucking idea what he's doing, bro. That's the issue. He's got no idea, bro. He needs to go. He needs to
Bro,
go.
imagine. Wait, Sam. Imagine you have Isak, Gyökeres, Kulusevski,
Yeah, you should be
Elanga,
first, bro.
all of these men in the team, and you're not even beating Kosovo. Forget about
It's
beating
crazy.
Kosovo. You're not even scoring a goal against Kosovo, my man. And you
That's
want to go
crazy.
and qualify for the World Cup? Get out
Get
of here,
out.
man. Whoever is
Get
the manager,
outta
my man, put him in jail immediately.
Nah, I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
it's-
He's
Bro,
moving like Carlos.
Bro, this is why you
Yeah,
don't
it's-
get.
if you guys
Bro,
did
this
not
is what-
qualify from this group,
No.
you would have been
Yeah,
finished,
but
bro.
look at their group, my
Look
man.
at-
Gibraltar
Look
was
at
good.
this. We
Gibraltar is
lost
like
to
a
Faroe
street.
Islands, bro. It's embarrassing. We are shit.
Bro,
We are so
Gibraltar
shit.
is like a street. It's not even a
Bro,
country, my man.
yeah, it's crazy.
a street, bro. I was there in Gibraltar like
Li-
2 years ago.
Literally,
It's like a
Faroe.
street, bro, and that's it. A mountain and a street. That's the whole country. I'm telling you,
It-
bro,
it-
you can go around the country in
alive,
like 20
bro.
minutes. With car, 20 minutes, you can go around the whole country in Gibraltar.
No,
No,
wait.
Faroe-
Go ahead, Isco. Go ahead.
Yeah, Faroe Islands literally has 55k people in there, bro. 55k. They have more sheep than people in the country, bro.
That's crazy.
And we lost it in 2-1.
Nah, you know what I was
I've
thinking.
never seen them win a game before. Real talk.
Now, let me
It's
ask
the
you guys
first time
a
in
question.
history we lost.
What do you think is harder?
Go on.
The South American World Cup qualifiers? or
South
the
America
European?
all day long. All day long.
South American is crazy,
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Chile is last.
But
Dead last in there. Chile is better than
Come on, bro.
Oh,
When you're facing team like Gibraltar, Faroe Islands,
bro.
Azerbaijan,
It's
these
so
guys,
shit,
no
man.
disrespect to them, but when you're facing
Nah,
this
they're
type of
so
team,
bad,
but
bro.
they bring me Ronaldo. They say Ronaldo has the most goals in the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, big up
Yeah,
Ronaldo,
yeah,
the
bro.
goat.
bro,
But
bro,
you go
bro,
and score
bro,
6
bro.
goals
Facing
against
bums.
Azerbaijan. You score 10 goals against Cyprus and these teams or what? and now
Cyprus,
it's
Faroe
stat
Island,
pad, bro,
Luxembourg,
stat
like,
pad
come
all
on,
day.
bro.
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg, bro,
They-
guys,
they're
what-
not even
guys,
full-time, bro.
Bro, what is
Crazy.
Luxembourg known for, bro? Like, actually, like, what are they known for?
It's
Tell me.
being small.
Having rich people there. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh my
Exactly,
days.
bro.
I'm
Nah,
telling you,
That's
the
crazy.
guy used to score like 6 goals against Luxembourg and Azerbaijan. but what else?
Can we move to club
Highest
football
goal
now?
scorer.
Fuck international football.
Bro,
Yeah,
no, the
yeah. Hey,
international.
look, I'd be
football is
saying
so
fuck
dead.
international football too if I was Swedish. So I understand, bro. I understand.
Bro,
I
we're
swear
not
we are
you guys
I'm
hosting
not
the World Cup,
Swedish.
bro. Like,
Okay,
I'm
guys,
not
new agenda.
I live
We're
in
doing
Sweden.
horrible
I'm
right
not
now.
This is the
Swedish,
last
no.
time the USA did not qualify for a World Cup.
Oh. I swear down. New agenda for the summer. Hate watch for every USA game. Yeah, and then we're calling Will.
The same way
Yo,
that you
yo,
claim
yo,
Spain,
Sam.
that's how I
Sam.
claim Brazil.
And then we're
I root for
Okay.
Brazil.
Guys, you don't even
Bro,
call the sport.
Spanish
No
can be
problem.
so
No.
easy, bro.
no problem. Hate watch for every
Soccer,
American and
mama.
every Brazil game, and then we're gonna call Will.
Oh, now,
Half
come
time.
on, bro. Neymar
Soccer
need that
World
World
Cup
Cup,
or
bro.
whatever
Come
they
on,
call
come
it.
on.
Nah,
Come on.
Ronaldo. Nah, man. CR7 needs that World Cup.
Look, see, here comes Javier actually answering the question, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Why are you answering the
218,
question
bro.
for, man? What's wrong? Was 2018? Which World
Jurgen
Cup?
Klinsmann.
Was that Russia?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Like, 'cause that's,
Mbappe masterclass.
we didn't
World
go
Cup.
there.
Wait. Did you qualify for the 2020? Yeah, you did. You did
Yeah,
qualify.
no,
Yes,
no.
yes.
Who stopped us?
They
Who
beat
stopped us? Like, that's what it
Iran
was.
as well,
That's what it was.
1-0.
All right, now
I don't
fair
forget,
enough, fair
yeah.
enough. But yo, people, as I said, we got a lot to get into. Big up to Jonas for joining. Did you raid, bro? I appreciate you.
Yeah, bro. I'm not
and
gonna
LSU.
lie. Like, bro, the time flew, bro. Like, I was a bit late, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
damn, yeah, I rated, bro.
Yeah, nah, don't worry, bro. Like, I could tell my kids that I know Barca reacts, so hopefully this raid will prove that. But big up, man. I appreciate you, my guy. But now look, let's actually just get into it because a lot of transfer rumors have been coming out like over the international break, as it always does. Very slow period of the season when there's no club football. But one report that's been getting brought up often: Lamine Yamal and PSG. What do you guys think about this? Because I personally don't see it happening anytime soon.
Bro,
1 second, Sam. I do believe that Yamal will leave Barca in the future. He doesn't strike me as a one club kind of guy. So there's not many clubs that I think you can attract a Barca star from. Now, to me, I think PSG are right up there. We saw, look, they already had Messi. They had Neymar. I mean, it kind of seems like Barca players, Dembele's now there, won the Ballon d'Or. Seems like Barca players, just find their way in France. But if not PSG,
Bro,
I think
Will.
Real Madrid is the only other club that could do this.
Bro, Will,
get
have you
outta
seen?
here, bro? Man said Real Madrid.
Will,
Shut
Will,
the
have
hell up.
you?
Who said Real Madrid? Bro, nah, but that's impossible.
I mean, possibly another Luis Figo. We don't know. Nah, I'm
bro.
joking.
Okay,
I'm
hold on,
joking.
hold on.
But I will say this, Will. Have you read something? Apparently now their depth is now £4 billion. 4 billion euros. Sorry. Apparently Barcelona are in 4 billion debt now.
That's mad.
It don't matter. They will never sell
doesn't matter,
Yamal.
bro.
They would never, yeah.
If they sell Yamal, their club is finished. Messi played for
Genuinely.
PSG. Wait a second. Messi played for PSG, but Messi was forced.
Yeah, but
Leave
Messi was
Barca, yeah?
finished by that time at the club, though,
No,
bro.
it
He
doesn't
didn't even care,
matter,
bro.
It
Messi
doesn't
didn't even
matter.
care, bro.
Javier Tebas is the reason that Messi didn't get to extend his contract with Barcelona. Otherwise, Messi would have stayed at Barca. So, exclude the fact that Messi even played for PSG. Now, Lamine Yamal, again, I don't see this guy leaving. And Barcelona, they will never sell this guy. It doesn't matter how much money you come and offer them. They will not sell him, because if they sell him, their club is done. He's the face of the club already. And he's like, what? 18? So he can be the face of the club for the next, 10, 12, 13 years. They're not stupid, Mabala. They would never get rid of this guy, who I think everyone in that club, you can get them beside Lamine Yamal. Yeah, like even Pedri, if you pay them,
he's not
500,
leaving,
600 million, they will still sell him.
Pedri's
Yeah?
not leaving.
I know he's not leaving, but I'm telling you, even if you activate Lamine Yamal's buyout clause, I don't think he will leave.
But this is my thing.
I don't think
the only way, Matrix, that he can even leave is that release clause. It's 1 billion. Like PSG are thinking. I know the oil money is deep, but still 1 billion. Like that's the first thing. Are they really going to even offer that 1 billion? Because we're not going to accept anything less. Let's be real.
I mean, but you want to know what's funny about that is PSG are the reason why Spanish clubs started doing those kind of release clauses. Because
Neymar.
Remember when they triggered Neymar's release, nobody thought that they would trigger Neymar's release clause.
220.
So when they did that, I think all the Spanish clubs said, all right, it's either 500 million or 1 billion euros for the release. And that's literally because of PSG. If you think about it, don't PSG already have the 2 highest transfers? Is it not?
Yes.
Neymar one and Mbappe from Monaco second, right?
Mbappe's now 180, I think, some crazy.
Yes.
Kind of like what I was alluding to a bit earlier, right? Again, Yamal does not strike me as a one club guy. Maybe because I'm looking at his off the field things, like maybe I'm seeing how he moves. It does kind of give me like a Neymar vibe where I don't think he leaves anytime soon. But I can definitely see a situation where his contract expires in 2031. I can see something where he's entering like the final 2 years and maybe his demands are just unrealistic or unreasonable for whatever Barcelona are trying to do. Because you saw when Messi got that last extension, it was like 500 something million. And like that was something that hurt your club, right? I think like that's the only way. Because
but
why would Barcelona even be open to selling him? So it would have to be he's indicating that, or like his demands are just too much.
Let me say this.
He would sacrifice everything to keep him.
Let me
I
say
don't
this.
think so, bro.
Yes, you would. Because, bro, hold up. Lamine Yamal, at the end of the day, he is our best player. I know Pedri is amazing. Guys, for me, Lamine Yamal is our best player. He's the guy who wins games for us. He's our best player, right? Look at Barca. The whole reason why I feel like Barca are now out with the top of Europe is because Lamine Yamal, we got a guy who's an actual superstar, our first superstar since Messi, right? And why would you sell that? Do you want to go back to the days of Ferran leading the line? Like, bro, you can't be
on
doing
top
that.
of what?
Can I say something?
Europe?
Bro,
go ahead,
okay,
Omar.
in the mix, bro. Come on, bro. But what I'm trying to say is the only way that I see Yamal even considering leaving is if it's like a Messi situation. Do you guys remember when Messi actually wanted to leave, right? But that was because Barca were so garbage. Like, that's the only way. I can only see Yamal even thinking about it if Barca are horrible. Like, the talent's not there. They haven't won for like 6, 7 years, something crazy, 8 years, right? So that's the only
How
way.
about 11, Jonas?
Nah,
No,
bro.
no.
Relax, bro. Calm down,
Look.
mate. But I don't see it happening, bro. I'm gonna be real.
Go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, big up to everyone. Look, listen, when it comes to this whole Yamal thing, I think you do spitting some facts. I don't see Yamal. I don't think Yamal is a one club guy personally. He doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. He's one of those guys. If the right offer comes in and Barca accept a crazy offer, yeah, you could view his options. You understand what I mean, right? But here's also another thing I need people to understand, bro. You know what the biggest mistake we used to do under Bartomeu is that we started giving our best players too much power because we wanted to keep them. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. And you see how that affected us something. We're still suffering through that to this day. Right? When it comes down to this, I'll be clear here. I don't think Barcelona are going to negotiate with Yamal, with PSG over Yamal. They'll be like, oh, you guys want to sign him? Okay, no problem. Take the buyout clause, just like you did with Neymar.
Omar, can I ask you a question? How much is his wage increase that he's been getting for this new deal?
I think he's the second highest paid player at the club now.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
I think he's only behind. I think Lewandowski and.
I don't think right now he's the second. I think he might be the third.
No, not right now. Will, you know what it is?
Does Frankie have more?
Well,
Frankie has a crazy wage.
Yes, I think so. I think Lewandowski and De Jong has more.
Yeah, De Jong has more, bro.
Well, guys, it's one of those contracts that basically it's like it starts off a bit low right now, but apparently it's gonna reach 40 mil. I think in this final year.
Now currently Yamal is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's your
behind Ter Stegen.
Does it count in his new deal?
Yes, because it says right here that it expires in. Oh wait, I just hold on. Wait, sorry, I just clicked something. Okay, so yeah, his new deal, he's on 320,000. Shit, he's your third highest paid player.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's on 320,000 a week, which is basically 16 a season. And his contract expires 2031.
Okay, so just
he has crazy bonuses though.
Just 1 second. So in total, his contract is worth 100 million. So like,
does this include the bonuses, Will?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
He has crazy bonuses.
Damn, 100 million is a lot.
Yeah. So like over 6 years,
he's worth it though, Jonas.
He'll be getting paid 100 million over 6 years, which is not that bad. Like 16 million per year for a player like Yamal. 16 mil.
That's the only
penny.
But he's super young. So now the thing is, when because his contract's gonna run out 6 years, he'll be about 24, let's say, right? Then how much does he get from that? What, like 500,000? Like 600K at 24?
Yes.
Like 23?
Yes.
Like
600, 700K. It's going to be something like that.
Something crazy like that. Especially if he keeps on developing.
But let me ask you this question though, Will.
But this is the cost though.
Hold on. If you had a player like this at Real Madrid who was playing at this level, do you think that Real Madrid wouldn't be offering him this amount of money?
No, of course.
Even more, bro.
But the issue is
that's the point. If you're good enough, you get paid the highest bucks. Really how football works.
But this is what it costs to have the best players in the world, though. This is how much it costs, bro.
Messi was on that, bro, 10 years ago.
Exactly. Let's be clear. And look, and this is the thing, Will. At the end of the day, you give these players the high wages because at the end of the day, they're the players that can basically win you the trophies to get you the money back. You understand what I mean? It's short sales, all of these stuff. These are all gonna get the money back to the club, right? So at the end of the day, yes, you give them the big bucks, but it doesn't really matter because they're still gonna make the money back eventually, right?
But the
point I'm trying to get to is this: now, when it comes to the Yamal situation, I think that Barca are not gonna negotiate with any club when it comes to Yamal. You understand what I mean, right? It's gonna have to be one of those things where Yamal either is in his final year on his deal and he's either trying to ask for too much money and then Barcelona decide, okay, well, listen, at the end of the day, we will have to cash out. It's kind of like, Mbappe's last year at PSG. You understand what I mean, right? Where they were like, where you could see like, things were getting rocky and he might leave on a free. And Barcelona like, all right, let's just cash out on him now. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But here's also the biggest thing that I have, right? Many people I've been seeing a lot of people talking about what Yamal has been saying. Yamal's dad has been saying. Let's be clear here, bro. I feel like Yamal's dad, he strikes me a lot like Adrien Rabiot's dad, mom.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean, right?
Yes.
Adrien Rabiot's mom. If you guys,
yeah.
You know, one of these people they just can't keep their mouth shut. You feel me, right? They just talk and they just make things worse for their kids. I don't think anything he's saying is what Yamal actually thinks. I think he's just one of the people where he knows how good his son is. And he's just thinks that everything revolves around his son. You've seen it in the way he reacted to Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or. It's like, bro, I get it. Your son, you're gonna support your son and everything,
look,
right?
Look at this right here, like Omar. So like this kind of like alludes to like what you were saying. So like basically, because of who Yamal is, like he has like already a lot of power within Barcelona, and like his father,
influence basically.
Yeah. Which is, but again, that's normal. Like, like when you have a player of this level, right? Like this is what it comes with. Like players are gonna have certain power. Players are gonna be able to demand things from the club, right?
Yes.
Like if Yamal asks for, I don't know, in his next contract, a fucking private jet, right? That he can use, then the club got to find a way to get him a private jet. Like that, because if you don't do it, somebody else will. Somebody else will do it. But here's my thing, though, right? Like when it comes to a possible Yamal one, it would have to be whatever the record is. So
well, I'm one of these people who I'm not like a lot of Barca fans. A lot of Barca fans are like, "Oh hell no, we shouldn't sell him this and this." I'm one of these people. I'm like, bro, let me tell you something. You think I'm gonna reject 1 billion for Lamine Yamal? Are you dumb? Bro, do you realize that 1 billion euros would literally just clear our financial debt and also will give us so much more money to actually go and actually spend?
But the thing is, though, like Omar, bringing in a player like Yamal, I feel like that earns you more than 1 billion.
No, but yes. But my point is, this is what I'm trying. This is why I keep eluding Will. The buyout clause, because I don't think Barca is stupid enough to actually get rid of Yamal, negotiate with PSG for Yamal. I think they're just one of those people that are like, well, it's kind of like the Neymar thing. Don't even talk to us. We are not selling you.
Just trigger it.
Lamine Yamal. Just go and trigger the buyout clause like you did with Neymar. Because remember, when the whole Neymar thing, they would put 222 million because we never genuinely thought anybody would be stupid enough to actually bid 222 million for a player. But PSG did that. You understand what I mean, right? So we're okay, cool. Yeah. You did it before, no problem. Do it again. 1 billion for the time.
Wait, so Jonas, like, what do you want to say, bro?
No, I was gonna say because Omar basically said, right, the 1 billion for Yamal. Who are you gonna replace him with? And I know he'll say a name. You might say like Elise or something, bro. But by that logic, right, with like a Lionel Messi in his prime, would you have sold him for 1 billion? Like, I'm not selling the best player.
Can I just Messi? Okay, hold on.
I'm not selling the for 1 billion still. Like, if
wait a second, but let's be clear here. I don't know. You know what it is, right? Let's be clear here. When we had Messi, we had one of the greatest player of all time. Let's be clear here. There were other top teams in Europe. Did they all have Messis in their team?
No, they didn't. But I'm not.
Wait. Let me just land. See, here's the thing, right? I feel like we live in a society because we've been given Messi, Ronaldinho, Lamine Yamal, right? We just think it's one player, right? It's just a one-man team. Bro, at the end of the day, listen, we've seen some clubs build a squad that is good enough to actually go and dominate.
Well,
we
like
saw
PSG last season.
That is my point, yeah. Will, they let Mbappe go to Real Madrid. He was their best player. He leaves, and then they're going to win the treble the season after he leaves.
I mean, that's a good point.
So this is the point here. Look, it's about how you spend the money, Jonas, right? At the end of the day, if we get 1 billion, hold on.
Wait, let Jonas jump in to respond.
No, I just want to say, okay. By that logic, we have a lot of value. If you want to sell valuable assets in our squad, not like the bums, like let's be real, like Casado or like Araujo right now, bro. Then sell like guys like Alejandro Balde. I want Yamal, bro. I want Balde. We could get 80 mil for. Well, I know it's not 1 billion. We could sell guys like Frankie De Jong. Like, I'm not selling my best player. Why? Because I'm not going to compete the next year.
Okay. This is what I'm going to say. Okay, hold on. So let me ask you this.
That's crazy.
Bro, let me hold on. Wait a minute. Here's the thing. Let me ask you Madrid fans here for a second, right? You guys have had Cristiano Ronaldo, right, who was for a long time the best player at Real Madrid, right? Yes, when you guys lost him, it took a while for you guys to transition.
I still can't believe that he left, bro.
No, but that's the thing. But that's the thing, right? But here's the thing, Will, right?
They don't want to pay.
Here's the thing.
But he left so suddenly, Sam. Like, nobody
Florentino,
knew.
But you know why?
No, Florentino, he left that. Yeah, we all know.
Listen, here's the thing. If you listen to him, as soon as we won the UCL against Liverpool, he said it's been an honor to play for Real Madrid. As soon as
you knew. Everyone knew after that kind of he was there. But this is the thing, Will, right? Can I just say this? I need you guys to understand. When it comes to me as a Barca fan, I support Barca. I support all the players that play for my club. But at the end of the day, I'm a Barca fan first. I've been watching this club for almost 20 years. I've seen too many good players come and go at this club. You understand what I mean, right? To have any
Omar.
emotional bonds and attachments
No,
to
he's right.
players.
Jonas.
You understand what I mean, right?
Omar.
No, wait, Jonas, let me finish.
I still don't
My-
forgive Zidane for selling James, by the way. Just saying. I
Oh,
still
come
don't
on, man.
forgive him.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
you
yeah.
have what?
I said it.
What Isco
I
was
said it.
Come on, man.
Isco was ahead of him.
That
Isco was ahead of
doesn't
him.
matter.
Well, Isco was ahead of him. My
No,
point
no,
is,
no.
Isco was a
get
better
it. I
player
get
than
it.
him too.
I get it.
No,
For sure.
But James was my guy, bro.
nah, he was.
I was pissed how Zidane did him.
Hold on,
I-
hold on.
We had
I
Asensio
can't
as well
lie.
at that time.
Okay,
I can't lie. Zidane might have to receive some lashes, but keep going.
Yeah, very
Bro.
quickly. Let me just say to Jonas
Shut
before
up,
you
bro.
before you go. This is the last. This is what I'm trying to say is this, right?
Yeah.
1 billion for a player of Yamal. I don't want to sell Yamal either, but brother, think about it this way: who would benefit if we sold Yamal for 1 billion? Let's be clear here. Isn't that beneficial to the club for 1 billion? For Lamine
Okay,
But
Yamal?
bro,
no
but
one will
depends-
do
Hold on,
1
hold
billion.
on.
though.
Yeah.
You know why?
When do you think
You know
that
what? I
will
don't-
happen? Like,
Hold up. Can I just say this, guys? We don't know what's gonna happen with that money. We thought that at the
Yeah.
time with Neymar, when he went, you know where that money went to? Absolute bum after
the-
bum
Yeah,
after
but that's
bum.
because we
Dembele,
had a clown running the club.
Coutinho.
No, wait, hold on.
I don't care.
By the way, but Jonas, to be fair, bro, you sold Neymar. Let's be real. At the time that you bought Dembele, I think if anybody on this panel says right now that they thought Dembele would flop, you're lying.
Yeah. Go ahead. Somebody say it.
Dembele at Dortmund was phenomenal.
I actually said that was
yeah,
that they paid too much money
Bundesliga,
for him.
bro.
That was a 1 season. He didn't.
Yeah, but okay, wait. But did you think
No,
that
we
he flopped, bro?
overspent for him. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
the money
overspend.
killed him,
It was
bro.
1 year,
The
but
money
it was
killed him.
amazing year, bro.
I
He looked
thought
amazing.
I thought Dembele was the perfect replacement for Neymar, bro.
Yes.
I didn't think that was gonna flop. Like I didn't think so. But I do want to say,
Mhm.
if there is any possibility of Lamine Yamal leaving Barcelona, you guys may not want to hear this, but Real Madrid will be in that race. Whether it
Bro,
happens or not, but if Lamine Yamal is open to leaving if you
He's
don't
never,
think Real
never
Madrid will
joining
try
us,
it,
bro.
Wait.
That's not
Well,
happening.
no, hold on.
That's
Here's the thing.
dreaming.
Of course, let's
Fantasy,
not.
bro.
Come on, let's be clear here.
Maybe on FIFA.
If Lamine Yamal, if there was a precipice of Yamal leaving Barca, of course Real Madrid would literally try to see, is it possible? Of course they would. But here's the thing, right?
Come on, listen.
Real Madrid are not stupid.
What is
Real
this,
Madrid
bro?
know Barca will never, ever negotiate. Well, they would rather sell Yamal to PSG
They don't have to sell him.
for 1 million
Bro,
before this.
Omar,
Hey, they
bro,
said the same about Figo.
free agent.
But guess what? That's why you had to trigger the buyout clause. Because
no.
you didn't
We don't
negotiate with
have
us.
to buy him.
Keep him, bro.
We just
Keep
wait for that contract to run down. That's all.
him. Yeah, on a
Okay,
free.
but here's the difference. Here's the difference, Will.
God,
Here's the
bro.
difference, Will. Here's the difference. If you guys are talking to, let's say, with Yamal, right, go on a free. Think about it. You think that Barcelona would not go and talk to PSG, say PSG, yo, listen, give us this amount of money, and then we'll give us this amount
But
of money.
it's all about what the player wants.
No. Wait. We just mentioned it. We don't think Yamal is a one club player. You're telling me if PSG don't come to Yamal and say, here is 700 or 800 per week, right, with a private jet. Yeah, of course, Yamal is gonna say no. I'm sure he will.
Let me open up it to Matrix, Sam, Isco, right? Because you guys haven't talked as much. Besides PSG, like, let's just be realistic. Like, what other clubs could really attract Yamal? Like, and this is why I think Real Madrid would be in the race.
City.
Whatever Guardiola is, bro.
City. Yeah.
I don't
City.
think
I don't
Lamine
think so.
Yamal will ever leave to Real Madrid. Like, even if Real Madrid
Never,
come and
bro.
offers
It's
him,
never happening.
even if Real Madrid come and offers him the contract that he wants, like the money that he wants,
yeah.
I don't think that his pride will let him to do that. Secondly, there is no team who will even come and pay 1 billion, because Bavara, you need to take the FFP into consideration too. If you pay 1 billion for a transfer, Bavara,
That's what 100 million
do to
every
your club in an FFP
for the next 10
situation?
years. You owe the club
Yeah,
100
100
million.
million. Yeah, that's
I
just
don't
crazy.
know, man. I don't see this type of stuff happening. I can see maybe in the future, maybe his contract is running down and he's gonna leave, or maybe the club would sell him when he has like maybe like 1 year left. Maybe he has like 1 year left and he has made.
But that's the thing,
totally
Barcelona
clear in
is
the
never,
media
ever-
and everything that
Real
he's not
Madrid
gonna
and
extend his
Barcelona are
contract
never.
Look,
Never, bro.
if he has made it like clear for the media and everyone, like officially he has come out and said that he's not gonna extend his contract, there's only 1 year left, then maybe I can see the club selling him for, I don't know, 200-300
That's the
million.
thing,
Oh,
but they're
no.
never gonna do. But Madrid and Barca are never doing
Yeah,
business
that's the
with
truth.
each other.
Also,
And
that's
never,
forget about Messi.
ever.
Yeah, but-
Wait.
It would
Hold
never
on, Omar.
happen.
Hold on, Omar. Go ahead.
It
Go
would
ahead.
Real Madrid is fantasy. It would never happen, bro.
Yeah.
Forget about this type of stuff. Madrid
It
I
sounds
don't
great.
think anything
Sounds
is
great,
fantasy.
man. Hope it-
I don't
hey,
think
listen,
anything is fantasy for us.
Is this same as
Lamine
Neymar,
Yamal
bro?
is the enemy,
Neymar.
my friends. He will never wear
Same
this,
shit, bro.
this holy badge over here, Mawada. We don't put this shirt on this type of.
But let's
dirt
not
bags.
forget though, Matrix. His dad is a Madrid fan, right? We've all seen the multiple videos of
His
Yeah,
his
dad
spring-
sold his
You
ass
don't
for
think
money,
that
Mawada.
Yamal
His
probably
dad
grew up
sold his
supporting Real
bomba clot
Madrid?
for
You don't
money.
think so? His dad
No,
supported.
he's been in the our
Bro,
academy
that's-
since he was like
that's not
7.
it.
Well,
bro.
I don't think you realize
And
well,
Lamine Yamal's
footballers.
father is twerking right now for the money, Mawada. This is what.
Well. Yeah,
Laporta
exactly.
are doing,
I will. Let's be clear here, bro. If
He's
you're
twerking
someone
right
that's,
now,
I
Moroccan
mean, I
style,
don't know if you
Moroccan
know as
twerking.
well,
One mic,
but
one mic, people.
there's multiple players who played for both of our clubs who actually grew up supporting the other. Okay, I can name a few.
No,
So it
Guti.
doesn't
I
really
know
matter.
that. But the reason that I bring it up
Guti
is
was,
because
you know,
Go ahead,
Guti. He
go
was a Barcelona fan. Guti
He's
was a
Monty
Barca
was
Barca
a
fan.
Barca fan, bro.
Isco literally was.
Iniesta
Yeah,
was a Real
go
Madrid
away.
fan. Iniesta was a Madrid fan. People
Isco's
don't know
wait,
this.
but
dog
that-
is
But
Messi,
that's
bro.
irrelevant to the point
Bro,
that I'm making. Because if Isco was a Barca fan growing up, right? That's
Yeah,
fine.
mhm.
So now I wouldn't go and say if Barca came in for him,
Modric was a Barca fan.
he
Yeah,
would
good
never go
point.
there. Because if he
What
grew
about
up supporting
Iniesta?
that club,
Iniesta
and if
supporter
the
section.
move makes sense for him, then why not?
Bro,
No, but
what,
yo,
okay,
So you
Sam,
don't
what
think
about-
that
what
we'll
about- what
ever
about
see a
Iniesta, bro?
transfer between Barca and Real Madrid for the rest of our lives?
Not in my lifetime, no.
No,
I
it-
don't.
I
no,
think that
no,
we will.
No,
I
For
think
a
we
No,
will.
small player,
Will,
bro.
Will. Come on, with all
Smaller
respect,
players.
Will. I get it, right? It sounds good when you think about it. Like, is there a
Because
possibility?
of Luis
These
Figo,
guys
yeah.
are dealing with reality, bro. Reality is, Barca and
It
Real
ain't
Madrid have
happening.
never negotiated for a transfer. The only deal we've ever seen happen between these two clubs is when Real Madrid triggered the buyout clause, which is a law
Yeah,
in La Liga. They don't even have to talk to Barca. They just have to go to the bank, deposit the money,
grab off
and
the
that's
money.
it. You understand what I mean, right? So you talking about a potential transfer is literally fantasy because you know that we're not
No,
going to talk.
but all that I'm saying is if he's considering leaving, if he's going to run down his contract, leave as a free, whatever, anything that he does that ends up with him leaving Barca, all that I'm saying is Madrid are because okay, people
why
are
do
saying
you
like
do
Man
this for
City,
Messi?
right? Hold on,
Messi was
hold
one
on.
of
People are saying Man City, right? Oh, okay, fine. PSG, Man City. Where else can he go? Tell me, where else?
Saudi.
What?
Oh,
Arsenal? Arsenal? What? Chelsea?
Saudi.
You never know, bro.
Chelsea
those two
actually
options.
right now,
But here's the
they
thing:
got money.
those two options you just mentioned, and this is the last thing I'm going to say.
He ain't
I
going
promise.
Chelsea, bro.
Those two options you just mentioned, City and PSG. The reason why those two are being called in is because those teams are the clubs that are capable of actually paying the money. It's not like, oh, yeah, no, option. No, a team like PSG will do what it takes to bring Yamal to PSG. It's not about, oh, what's the option? It's not about option, bro. If they can, they're going to try their best. You understand what I mean, right? They have the money for it. They can say, okay, 300, 400, 500, 600, it doesn't matter. We will pay it. We will pay it. We will give you whatever you want because we've proven in the past we can. So this is the thing. Realistically, yeah, you can talk about, oh yeah, those teams are the only teams available. But brother, realistically, I think PSG out of all those clubs are the ones that are likely because we've already seen they are not afraid to break the bank. They are
No,
not.
but Omar, my point is this, okay? I wouldn't sell you Lamine Yamal even for $1 billion because you know why? What are we gonna number one? What are we gonna do with the money? That's one thing. And also, bro, are we a selling club? Like, how are we gonna compete in the years coming? Like, actually, this is where I'm like, it doesn't make sense only financially, but doesn't make sense to win. If Barca, why would he leave? We're legit building a young core. We got Pedri, right? We got De Jong, we got Rafinha, we got win now players, young players, bro. Why the hell would Lamine Yamal leave? That's my question. I mean, like, I just don't understand it. I don't see it. And if you're Barcelona, why would you sell your best players? Why can't you sell your other guys, you know, like your mid players for better fees? Like, this is the problem. Barca's a bad selling club that we even entertain these, like, convos. Like, it's crazy.
Now, I mean, look, fair enough. Okay, so before we move on, last question. Do you guys think that he is a one-club guy? Like, do you think Lamine Yamal spent his entire career at Barca?
I mean, he
Matrix.
can, yeah, I can see it happening too. Even though I think that he is a potential that he could leave, I also think there's a potential he can stay at the club.
I think that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead.
Majority of his career, I can see maybe like a Xavi Iniesta case. Like he plays like until he's like almost finished, and then leaves for a smaller club and maybe play like he's finally, I don't know, Qatar, China, Saudi, Japan. Just like Iniesta and Xavi and these men. Maybe MLS at the end. Who knows?
Sam, what you saying, bro?
I think he'll stay there for his entire life, bro. I can't lie.
Okay. Isco.
Bro, it just depends how they do in the Champions League in the next years. Because if they don't win like 6 years in a row and they still haven't won a Champions League, I think he's thinking about something, bro. He's
Okay.
25, no Champions League.
I hope.
Hey, and it could happen. It could happen.
I agree. I said the only way he could leave is if we're bad for like the next 8 years, right? He still has 0 UCLs. Maybe even if he has 1, bro, he might not be satisfied. If you're the best player in the world, how can you only have 1? Messi and Ronaldo have multiple. You know what I mean? Like if Barca keep disappointing and our squad is bad, that's the only way I can even.
Yeah, depends on Barca.
You should mention other people than Messi and Ronaldo because there are players that have more than Messi and Ronaldo too.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Modric, Toni Kroos, Carvajal, all of them have more than Messi and Ronaldo. They have.
I mean, wait, don't Vasquez have more than Messi? Nah. I'm just joking.
It's the same, bro. I think
has more than Messi too.
Now wait, but
Nacho does as well. Nacho does as well.
Fair though, right? And like here's like my last point, then we'll move on. I actually do agree in terms of like even though I think like just because of like what we see externally, right? I think he's not a one club guy. I think when you're that successful at a Barca or Real Madrid, for example, you don't have to leave. Like in theory, like there is really like no upgrade in terms of club wise. It's just like
for La Liga, we need Lamine Yamal and these players to stay. We need them.
I mean, but Sam, we saw Messi leave. We saw CR7 leave.
Yeah,
So
but
the
they
next
but they left. But I'm talking about but they didn't leave during their prime.
Okay.
That's
They
true.
never left during their prime.
Messi was forced out once again.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Like,
I think Ronaldo's prime.
Legit.
Bro, Ronaldo, I think left. He had like 2-3 years left of his prime. Majority of his prime, he spent it in Madrid. So at the end of the day, bro, the more these players come to La Liga, the better.
I kind of disagree, Sam. I think that he joined Madrid just at the beginning of his actual prime because I think 2007-08 was like the season when Ronaldo really like became.
That was like his breakout.
That was his breakout. So that's 2007-2008. United win the Champions League. He tries to join Madrid in 08, and Sir Ferguson convinces him to stay one more season, and then he joins Madrid in 09. So basically, so that's why you saw the moment he went to Real Madrid, right? When he went to Real Madrid, bro, his numbers just started going nuts because he was just entering his prime the moment he joined. So to be honest with you, right? When you look at players, you're right. Most of the time, our best players, both Barca and Madrid, usually don't leave at all in their prime. Because let's be honest here. Let's just keep it 100, right? Usually, we've seen what happened. Look at what happened to Neymar when he left Barca to go to PSG. Yeah, he wanted to go to a club where he could be the main guy. But guess what, bro? That move, looking back now, was probably one of the worst decisions he made. Because what could have happened if he had stayed at Barca? That's what I'm saying. It's because what if? So that's why sometimes these players, when they're in their prime years and they're doing well at the Barca, at the Madrid, bro, don't always think the grass is green.
Yeah, like the grass is green. Now look, like that's fair. That's fair because Madrid and Barca, it's kind of the pinnacle of football. Like you already resized, bro. Now look, fair enough. But look, guys, get in the chat. Let me know like what you're saying about this Yamal situation. Right? Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible. I don't know how many we're on currently, but I know that it's not enough. Right? Also, make sure you guys subscribe. My guy Matrix, Sam, Isco, Reacts, Omar, all the links are in the description. Go there, takes 2 seconds, subscribe to every single person that you see on this panel immediately. But let's move forward though, right? And it feels like this is like a Barca-centered show today because there's been no news for Real Madrid lately. And I did see this report come out that Lewandowski basically like he's done, right? And Barcelona, they do need another striker this summer. Like they have to invest. So I just got a simple question. Who do you guys think Barcelona can realistically get next summer as their marquee signing up front?
Martin Braithwaite, come back. Martin Braithwaite.
Honestly,
Højlund.
Alvaro. I think Alvarez is a shout for him.
You know
He's
what?
so
You know what?
expensive.
Alvarez
Luke de
deal is
Jong,
more
Luke
realistic.
de Jong
Here's the thing. Here's the
comeback,
thing,
Luke
right?
de Jong.
Because everybody is gonna hear. Oh, Alvarez, everyone's gonna be. But Barca can't spend money, bro. Let me remind you all of this. Barcelona, if we return to the Camp Nou, right? Once those VIP seats are complete, we are in the 101 rule, which means the next season we can actually start spending money. See,
But how many years have we heard that, though?
Hold on, Will. The reason why this season we
2
thought
years.
we were going to be in the 101 rule is because we thought we were going to return to the Camp Nou at the start of the season. When the stadium got delayed is when things started becoming, the snags started happening. You understand what I mean, right? We will return to the Camp Nou by the end of the season. So that means the next season, the books will be leveled. You understand what I mean?
But
right?
they want 200 million, Omar.
Here's the
for
thing, I
Alvarez.
want Barca
But how
200
much?
million.
What is his buyout clause? Because every club in La Liga have players.
He
Buyback
has
is,
such a
buyout
high
is
one.
like 500 or 1 billion.
Yeah.
Bro,
euros.
do you know what it is?
Wanna
I
pay
need
that?
Barca. I need Barca to get Alvarez so Haaland is off the mark. That's all I need.
Haaland is
Dude,
not
that-
Don't
joining.
they
Ben
still
Haaland.
owe
He's
City
not
money
joining.
for Ferran Torres?
Yeah, they
How
do.
are they
They
gonna
do.
open up
Possible, yeah.
negotiations for Haaland?
Listen,
Bro,
bro,
they
it is
owe
what it is,
everyone
bro.
money,
Hey,
Omar.
Carnage,
Yo,
bro. We
check-
lost the money, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot
Wait,
of
wait.
people trying
It is
to.
what it is,
Do you
bro.
know who
that
I'm
check
thinking?
out, bro, from the
Realistically,
back.
for Barca,
Mateta,
I'm
bro.
Gurasi. For me, like that's
Gurasi,
realistic.
bro.
From
Yes,
Dortmund.
Finished, man.
Gurasi.
Not bro,
More
hold on.
realistic.
Isco.
He's
I think
30,
he would
bro.
do well at Barca for
He
a
Nah,
little
doesn't
if they
matter.
buy him,
He's
they're
30.
doing
I
the
think
same
he
shit,
cooked,
bro.
actually.
I
I think
think
They
he
he
would
cooked.
can't pick and choose.
at
Isco.
Barca.
They can't pick and choose.
I know. They're
No, you know what it is, bro, guys. We have to like people laugh at Grassi, but bro, his UCL record
Nah, I'm
is
not
very
laughing at
good.
Grassi, bro. I'm laughing at his age once again. The
No, but
wage you're gonna
Lewandowski,
get
hold
him.
up. Lewandowski came at 33. Grassi's 29 right now.
What
So
did
it's
he
like,
win? What did Lewandowski
Yeah, but
win you, bro?
Lewandowski, you can't compare Lewandowski and Gurasi.
No,
bro.
I'm
like
just saying
different
age-wise.
quality.
bro,
strikers.
age-wise, okay. We all know Lewandowski right now. He can score, but like, let's be real, he's kind of finished, bro. Like bro, that guy's washed. Let's be real. He just scores goals.
His.
Garassi still got probably 3-4 years. I don't love it, but Garassi is very underrated, bro. Like he scored
That's
a
a
hat-trick on
realistic
him.
option for you.
No,
guys.
it's a
That's
realistic option,
for
of
you
course,
guys.
but
man.
let's
A player for 200
Julian Alvarez
million
is
and
not
this stuff,
realistic.
you need to forget about it. Yeah,
no,
like,
wait. People
No,
are
but
saying
it's-
it's not realistic. But let me ask you all
Wait,
this.
wait,
What
wait.
do you think would happen
Let
next
Sam
season,
go,
right?
and then jump in. Go ahead, Sam.
Bro, Alvaro, if they drop from Lewandowski though to Gurasi, bro.
Yeah.
I swear
That's an
Gurasi will
improvement. That's an
perform
improvement.
better
Get
than
up out of here.
Lewandowski
No,
in their
Sam,
team.
Sam.
I ain't
Gurassi's
sure he
better
will,
than
bro.
Lewandowski. Gurassi's
I mean,
better
based
than
off what we've seen
Right
from
now.
Lewandowski recently,
Right
Yeah,
now.
Gurasi is
Like,
better
better
than
than
now.
Lewandowski
You're
right
forgetting.
now.
now.
Yeah, but
That's a
he's
major
playing.
improvement.
Yeah, but
I
bro,
don't
he's
care.
playing in the Bundesliga. I don't trust that league,
So
bro.
was
With all the
Lewandowski.
strikers.
so was Lewandowski.
Yeah, but
Lewandowski's
What
world
did he
class.
win them, though?
Lewandowski was
Lewandowski.
world
Liva didn't win them nothing.
Do not compare Lewandowski.
I'm not
Okay.
He has
comparing.
won them 2 La
No,
Ligas,
wait,
Isco.
wait, so
Hey,
you can't
bro.
2 La
discredit
Ligas, Isco.
Bundesliga.
Did they buy him for La Liga? I don't
Who?
know, bro.
Wait, but Sam,
No.
They
Sam, I
wanted
have
to win
say
the
this.
Champions League, bro. With Liva.
Sam, hold up.
Champions League,
Gurasi
they
has a
would not
very
win.
hold up.
I know, bro.
Gurasi has a very good UCL record though, so like that's why I'm like, okay,
Bro.
he's
Look.
kind of legit.
Look, man. Can I get it?
Continue
have
performing
my
in
word on this,
Barcelona.
Gurasi?
That's why, go on,
This-
Omar.
This whole Gurasi thing. Let me be clear here, bro. Gurasi is a short-term sign.
And said Richarlison.
So do you want a short term?
Short term, bro. I'm sorry. Barca are not trying to look for a short term. So we're trying to look for a long term striker who can
Exactly.
actually be at the club for a
Gabriel
long time.
Jesus.
You
Exactly.
understand what I mean, right? Look, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing, Will, right? At the end of the day, let's be clear here, right? A player of Alvarez's stature is not going to stay at Atletico for the rest of his career. We have not seen. When was the last time we actually saw a player, right, play as good as Alvarez is playing for Atletico and stay there for
Black.
their career?
Black.
I mean, yeah, Oblak, but Oblak is a keeper. Let's be honest. Like,
Goalkeepers
keepers
is
usually
different,
keepers
yeah.
are usually the
What is it? Diego Godin?
Godin,
Also
I mean,
league.
but look at Godin. Godin was what? When Godin really started showing his best when he was what? 30? When he was 30 and above.
Millionaire, bro. Crazy.
Okay,
bro.
what about?
But look,
Okay, so how old was
the
Griezmann
point I'm
when
trying
you
to
guys
make is
signed
this.
him?
But my point is this, right? At the end of the
Wow,
day,
man.
we're right. Next season, here's the thing. Barcelona, if you look at even this season, right? We were, you remember when we started with Laporta, we were 1.3 billion debt. You know how much our debt is now, Will? It's 493. In 3 years, we've been able to clear over 700 million. You understand what I mean, right? After we get the VIP seats when we get back to the Camp now, that's going to be basically around 200 million basically out, which basically means we will be on the 101 rule. And let's be clear here, because we're not in the 101 rule, that is why all the money we've been able to generate from all the trophies we've won in the last few years, right? We've not been able to spend. This is why I was.
Why would Atleti do that though?
No, they won't. But this is the thing. They won't. The only way that is going to happen is if, let's say, Alvarez forces the move. And let's
That's
be clear.
the only way.
Here's the thing, Will. Here's the thing, Will, right? Anything
Unrealistic.
can happen. I've said this before, Will. What would happen if at the end of the season, right, Atletico Madrid finish third and Diego Simeone decides to call it a day at Atletico and decides to maybe take the Inter job? If he decides to leave, listen, the moment if Simeone leaves, a lot of those players might start thinking, I came here because of Simeone.
No, they will get better, bro. Simeone is finished.
No, but come on, man. Why do you
think
think Alvarez chose to join Atletico Madrid from City?
Not for
I mean,
Simeone.
Simeone is a
Simeone,
big
but
factor,
wait,
and there's also
wait.
a bunch of Argentinian players. Go ahead, Matrix. Go ahead.
I think even if the player want to force his way out of the club, look at Alexander Isak this summer, Mawada. He tried to force his way out of the club. They still had to break the record to get him.
Yeah.
So the guy is on the contract and he has a long contract. Even if he doesn't want to play, Mawada, the power is in the club's hands, Mawada, right now.
You still have to pay.
Because the
Exactly.
player is contracted for minimum 4 to 5 more years. Even if he doesn't want to play, they signed him for almost 100 million euros. Okay, so he's their most valuable asset. They ain't gonna do charity for no one. They are running a business too. At the end of the day, yeah, they need to worry about their club too. If somebody come and tells you, even if we say Lamine Yamal want to leave Barça, you ain't gonna do charity for another club just because the player want to leave you. You still want to get out as much money as you can for your most valuable asset. Julian Alvarez, Atletico Madrid, he's their Yamal, brother. If they sell him, that attack is bye-bye. So they will try to
Matrix,
get as much money as possible.
But Matrix, that's what I'm saying with the Alvarez thing, bro. Like, the more I think about it, the more I think it's impossible. Like, I would love Julian Alvarez. Like, that's my dream. But, like, bro, at the end of the day, I think Alvarez is not going to happen. He just came. How much would it be? Like, unless Barca are willing to spend 200 mil or, like, 150 or 175.
150 minimum. 150
Bro, I think it's one
minimum, bro. Minimum.
Bro, I think they said they want 200 mil for Alvarez if they
Yes.
sell him. So, like, I don't think it's possible. And Omar, you mentioned the 1-to-1 rule, but we still don't know how powerful that's going to be, though, because it's all been talk. Like, oh, Barca, I need to see to believe that. I need to see Barca make a big money transfer, and then I will know that financially we're back. Because every year they say we're back, and then we don't make the rule. This year we're supposed to make it.
That is why. It's because
We don't know how powerful it is, though. That's my thing.
Bro, but this is the thing. What the 101 rule represents the fact that all the money you've generated, you can be able to spend out. Basically, when you hear, because I heard Barca explain this to me. He said, because we are around the 1.104 rule, basically it means that for every, like, I think $1 that every dollar we make, we can only spend like 25% of it. You understand what I mean, right?
Yes.
So that's the issue. We are below that. Once we get to the 101 rule, then guess what? We can be able to spend as much as we generate. Because Barca do generate a lot of money. Let's be clear here. We still generate money. We just cannot spend the money that we generate.
Yeah, bro. You know what I think, guys? I think we just have to scout well. Like, I think we got to scout well, get the next striker. Or if the club thinks Guirassy is the best option for a win now, then, like, bro, listen, I don't love the Guirassy move, but, bro, like, I think he would bang at Barca. I think he would actually cook. I think
Get the Levante guy.
Bro,
why don't you get the Levante
I've
guy?
seen those links, Matrix.
That's the guy they're looking at right now, dude. We might get him for 15 mil. The Eta Young
He's
guy.
20 years old. Why not?
Bro, Matrix. We almost got him this summer on loan. We almost got him this summer. Like, we've been really linked with him. But, like, he already has 4 goals in La Liga.
He's
so
doing bits in La Liga.
He scored against us. Lucky header, by the way. But he scored, though.
I mean, he plays for Levante, though, bro. Like, come on now. But if he like gets like 20 La Liga goals for Levante, maybe, we could start talking. But I think Barca gotta actually scout. Or if they don't want to scout and they want to push this later, I think Guirassy's not a horrible option. Like, the more I really think about it, because Alvarez is not happening. It's not FIFA.
He can be another Joselu for you guys. Guirassy can be like a Joselu for you. As well.
They're buying a striker who's starting.
But, bro, hear me out. Okay, hold up.
For
Guys,
maybe
we
2
don't know if
years, it would be
youngsters-
good enough.
But we don't know if youngsters
start.
are going to succeed. Hold up, guys. We've done the Ousmane Dembele thing, and yeah, he did it with PSG, but youngsters don't always pan out. Veterans are usually better transfers right away. Look at Lewandowski came through right away. You know,
Luke De Jong,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
exactly,
right away.
bro.
And
Like,
now,
when it comes to everybody wants a young striker, but like when it comes to performing, usually it's the veteran, the same guys who are going to perform. You know what I'm saying?
Jonas, hold on, Jonas. You're talking about young players like okay, at a young thing. I hear that one, right? Because he's a young striker. I also don't think that Barca should go in for a player of that level, right? At the end of the day, I don't think he's got potential, but that's the thing, potential. But when you look at a player like Alvarez, he's young, but also he's ready. We know that he's doing it now. You understand what I mean, right? That's why realistic. That's why as Barca was saying he's the dream signing because he's
But then,
now.
okay, wait.
But how are we
then,
gonna do that? Are
Omar,
we
but
gonna-
then let me ask you a question, Omar. Why would Atleti do it? Tell me.
I don't think they will, unless I don't think they will. Realistically, if the player doesn't force the move, I think they're gonna be like, well, we're not gonna sell, and if you are gonna sell, then trigger his buyout clause. But this is the thing, Will.
So
At the
like,
end of
what's
the
like a realistic amount of money for? Because they
Yeah,
know,
well-
right? Like his release clause is probably either 500 million or $1 billion.
it's
like, what's
500.
the-
500.
Okay, so like,
500.
what's a realistic bid?
Let me
that
ask you
people
something,
are
Will.
thinking that
Do you
Atleti
think,
would accept.
honestly, let's say if we offer,
150.
like, you know what, if we're in the 1-on-1 rule next season, right?
Okay.
And we offer them 150. Let's say,
Yes.
and also this is what's important also, and I have to emphasize this: if we offer 150, but also if Alvarez also tries to force the move, he's like, listen, I want to go to Barca. I think that would actually get the deal, the move happen. You understand what I mean? Because Atletico will look at it and say, well, we're gonna get a lot of money, and also we're gonna get the player that clearly has.
You
his
should
mind
do
on it.
150 and Ferran Torres package deal. For
You know what,
Atleti.
Matrix? Thank you, bro. Hey, listen, no problem. We'll give
Get
you. No,
You know what I'm
150 plus for Angeles. You can have him.
No, but guys, look at this. All right, there's like a lot of people in the chat saying Ekatike, but like, how are we gonna get Ekatike? He was not
What?
a cheap deal.
No,
He was
I
like,
think
Bro.
you can.
Ekitike 100
How
million
are we gonna get
almost, bro.
Ekatike? He was
They
like
bought
80
him
mil.
for.
All right, hold on, wait. So
Okay.
Jonas, first, Ekatike would be a lot cheaper than Julian Alvarez. I do believe this.
He was
No,
like 85
no,
mil. or
Bro,
something.
they wouldn't sell him.
No,
That's not
no,
happening.
No, wait. I could see a situation where, depending on how this season goes, if Ekatike is being played out of position, because remember, they just got Isak as well, Premier League record. If he's just second fiddle, having to come off the bench, etc., you don't think if Barca come in for him? I
Right
think
now,
you
he's
get
outdoing
Ekatike for
Isak.
100 million, bro.
Yeah, he's better than
Right
Isak
now,
right now.
Ekitike
He's
is
better than
outdoing
Isak.
Isak.
Okay,
And
I think they're gonna
once
both
again,
play
they
somehow.
bought him for almost 100 million, bro. They bought him for almost 100 million. These clubs ain't gonna lose money
Yeah,
on these
and he
players.
has 6 years. 6
No,
years
I
on the
mean, no,
contract.
So they
I
have
hear it,
long
but-
contracts.
But we all know they're going to, especially with how they got Alexander Isak, they need this guy to work at Liverpool. Like, they're going to force him into every 11 if he's fit. Ekatike might have to play out of position. Maybe he has to
I
go on
don't
the
see
left.
Liverpool selling players to Barca anymore, Mawala. Barca still owe them money for Coutinho. You think they will
No,
sell,
they
sell
don't.
them another
No,
player
they
too?
don't. There's no
Mawala,
way.
pay us the money for the guy that you bought for like 10 years ago first, Mawala. Then
Hey,
we
bro,
will
bro,
sell
bro, bro,
another.
Will, can I tell you this? Every time Matrix
he would.
says these things, you gotta take it with a pinch of salt. Because most of the time he's
But
getting
Mawala,
these
you
news
haven't
from stuff-
paid
from
for
It's
the
stuff that
player that
happened
you
last
ate
year.
for
It's
like
possible.
a year ago, and you want another player
Bro,
right now.
but this is the funny thing. Will, you read a lot of the news. Didn't you hear around the tail end of last season when it was basically confirmed that we basically settled most of our debts with players?
No, I have no idea, bro. I have no.
Dude,
but
it's
what I'm
literally
saying-
there, bro. If you go to the news, you will find it. I promise.
No,
It's
no,
right there.
fair
We've
enough.
settled with a lot of players, bro. So this idea of
So
Barcelona,
you have paid,
this guy.
paid
Bro,
the whole
listen,
amount?
that's
Or
why I
what?
don't get
Fair
No,
into
they
it. I know
don't,
you
bro,
guys
right?
don't.
Like, when you look at the striker landscape,
You're stingy, bro.
I think,
Pay
Because
people
if
their
I'm
money,
Ekatike-
man. What's up?
okay, let's think about this.
Matrix,
If
but
I'm
we don't got
Ekatike,
money,
right?
bro. Listen, we
I-
gotta wait for the next check.
With
Bro.
the money that they spent, like Liverpool, Ekatike probably thought at the time he was going to be their undisputed
No,
number
no.
9.
They
Right?
had
No,
to tell him.
bro, he
They had
knew.
to tell him Isak is joining.
Do you think? Maybe they said there's a possibility,
No.
but let's be real. You
They
don't
said
think
we're
if
gonna go all
Barcelona
in
come
for
in,
Isak either way, Mawala. They told
Bro,
you
Yes, they
already.
said it to him. It's
okay,
true.
wait,
They
but you
had
don't
to.
think if Barca come in, they signed Ekatike for like 80 million, bro. I
So-
think Barca come in 110.
What the hell? But yo,
Bro,
And
but
how
no,
do
it-
you
what
it's
wage
not.
do you think he will get?
That's not
Or-
I'm gonna be honest. We would not spend that amount for that.
Or-
Bro.
what
And
if
why
it's
would we
value-
pay 110 for a guy that's your problem?
No, I'm saying,
Well,
like, what if it's value
I'll be
because-
honest. If we buy Ekatike, it's not gonna be for what Liverpool bought him for. I'm dead ass
No,
serious.
it's gonna be double that.
No,
I don't
it's
think so.
not.
I don't think so either.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
I promise
10
you.
million.
Hey,
Bro,
wait. Let me tell you something, right?
10 million.
If here's the thing, let's not pretend that we haven't seen players sign for teams and then leave the next season. You understand what I mean, right? It really depends on how things work out at Liverpool. If let's say he keeps getting played as a second fiddle to
That's
Isaac,
correct.
who is the main man, right? Let's be honest, he's the guy that they bought as the striker, right? If Ekatike continues to play well, but he's finding out that he's not the main guy, Isaac is, he might look at it and say, "Hey, listen, this Barcelona looking for a striker right now, right? Let's say Barcelona inquire. Let's say we inquire about him, right? If we inquire about him and we offer like 75 million and Ekatike tries to force the move, you're telling me Liverpool might not say, hey, you know what? Let's just sell him.
He would have to pull an Isaac on Liverpool. That's what I
I
think.
mean,
That's a
but that's the
big
thing.
if.
Realistically, he could do that. Ekatike could, depending on, let's say, if he feels that he's not valued at Liverpool.
All right, fine. So then Isco, go ahead. Give me, because look, this is Barca that we're talking about, Isco, right? Yeah, we like to make jokes about them, but let's not forget, right? Next season's going to be the first one in their brand new stadium. They just lost Lewandowski. They're good. Like, yeah, Guirassy might be short-term option, realistic. But realistically, look, and don't forget, presidential elections are a thing.
Thank you.
Laporta might be sitting there like, yo, I need to get a marquee signing. Guirassy's not marquee. So, Isco,
Nah, no.
who do you... Okay, so what name, if you're Laporta, do you think that you'd be going after? Because Haaland has 9 years left.
Yeah, that's not happening, bro.
Like, Isaac just fucking joined Liverpool. Julian Alvarez is at Atleti. Could be tricky.
Too
You
expensive.
guys signed Griezmann. But,
Expensive.
so, like, what... Isco, what are you saying then?
I love
Go
Alvarez.
ahead.
Rasmus Højlund, bro.
Bro, this guy.
Yeah, why not?
Nah,
He's young
I'm
too.
I'm
He's young
sure.
too.
Okay, what
No,
about...
that's-
what about Lautaro
I would say
Martinez?
Vlahović, bro. I would say
Bro,
Vlahović.
yo, Will, don't say
What
that
about
guy's name.
Lautaro?
Lautaro Martinez.
Lautaro
Yeah, you're
Martinez.
crazy.
He
He's
ain't
ass.
leaving.
Lautaro, are you serious?
He's washed, man.
Bro, like,
He's
are we
so
Man
shit,
said
man.
that. Man
Lautaro.
said Danny Welbeck. Jesus Christ.
More realistic than Lautaro. More
Hey,
realistic.
man.
Bro,
than
Lautaro's not.
Go by
Laporta
Igor
is
Thiago,
saying,
bro.
Hold on. Actually, there is one Kane.
He's never
Not a
coming
bad
there, bro.
shout, Harry Kane.
But that's just
I
like
can't see
Russ.
Harry
Harry Kane is
I think-
in the
I think Harry Kane will go back to
No,
back to
someone
Premier.
was telling me this
How
in
would
my
Bayern do
Barcelona.
that?
But
Because
He
he's
was
who are they
saying-
old
gonna sign?
too, you know.
Who are
He's
they
getting
gonna
up in
sign
age too.
Was that?
No, I was saying, like, why would Bayern do that? Because then who are they gonna sign?
Yeah.
I mean, it
Might
really
want to
depends.
leave.
Because I'm gonna be honest, have you been hearing
Bro,
him?
Kane
Bayern
is
Munich
like
fans?
32 already,
There
I
is in the
think.
chat. He's always dissing this guy, man. Like, he's always
I
dissing
think-
this Harry Kane guy, even though he's still scoring goals, man. Listen, man. They don't
No,
value
no.
him.
I know, but look, you guys talk about Guirassy being like 30 and he's like a short term.
And then you want to get Kane, bro. Like,
Well,
Kane
okay,
is-
but
Kane
no,
is
that's
32
true.
right now, Babada. He's 32.
No, but that
right
is
now.
true. That you know what? That's true, Matrix.
Look
Right?
what
So let's-
and he would have a crazy.
Suarez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Luis Suarez back.
This
Babada,
guy-
with one knee.
Yeah, he's
That
finished,
guy,
bro.
bro. Suarez be looking
He
pregnant.
cannot even
We're
run,
not-
bro.
We're not getting him back. Come on now.
Yeah, let Uncle
Yeah,
run.
I mean, look, Barca are definitely in a very tricky situation.
No.
Look, justice for Vitor Roque, man. Justice
Bro.
for Vitor Roque.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
I think
Carnage,
Laporta, look,
Carnage. See, this is the thing with the young striker. We don't know if it's gonna work. Look at Vitor
Nah, but-
Roque.
Nah,
That's
but
why-
Xavi hated the guy. He never
Yeah,
really got a chance.
Xavi was a. Yeah, he's.
He
Okay,
never really
okay.
got
That
a
was
chance.
that was a Deco signing that we.
No,
that
wait,
the
but
club
do you
did
know
that.
why?
No, but Xavi
You guys
is all
signed
Xavi,
Roque
man.
Deco
because you missed
stinks,
out
man.
on Endrick. And that's not me trolling. Like,
No, that is true.
Yeah,
That was true. There was a
Roque
direct
signed-
response to Madrid signing.
Well, that's
but
not what I'm
Xavi
saying.
never
This is
gave him a
crazy, man.
chance.
No,
Like, Xavi never gave him the
yeah, that's
opportunity.
true. That's true.
Never.
We spent all that money, right? Getting in
40
Vitor Roque.
million for Barca.
Remember,
Bro.
and let me remind you this, Will.
We got our
Esteban
money
hadn't
back.
gone to
We got
Chelsea-
our money back.
Esteban hadn't gone to Chelsea yet. We could have said, okay, well,
Yeah,
Endrick has now joined them. Let's put all our eggs in the Esteban basket. Let's just listen. Doesn't
You know
matter.
what, Omar? last thing. How about this? Endrick for 80 million. There we go. Barca Real is right there. What about Endrick? Endrick or Gonzalo Garcia. You pick one, 80 million. Maybe I scratch
Keep Gonzalo Garcia the fuck away from Barcelona. What the fuck?
Madrid would not negotiate with
Bruh, who do you think Gonzalo Garcia is, brother?
He's the future of our attack after Mbappe. That's who he is.
Yeah,
Bro,
we will see.
love it.
wearing
You're
the
actually
Getafe
Spanish,
jersey
bro.
in like 2 seasons, bro.
love him too much.
Keep
Man.
your
And he's going to
fucking hands
Getafe,
off
bro.
that.
He's going
Guys,
to Getafe,
guys.
bro.
Kicking
I'm gonna
ball
be
at
so real.
Valladolid, man. They
Man
Don't
said Gonzalo Garcia is the future of Real
Don't
Madrid.
ever disrespect.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
VRL. 2 years.
Come on,
2 years VRL, bro.
Okay, cool. Guess what? He's
How
laughing.
old is Gonzalo Garcia back?
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you see
21,
this.
21.
Yeah,
21,
no. Hold on. You see this American guy? Yeah, you see the way he's laughing at me now. Yeah, Will, I swear down, bruv. You're all the way from the States, bruv. Yeah, if my man scores the winner, I swear down, you better not be celebrating them, brother. What are you
Scored
laughing
everything
at?
against
You are not
who?
allowed. You're
Against
banned
who,
from.
man?
You're banned from
Gonzalo
celebrating.
Garcia is a young, promising player.
Yeah, who's
But
gonna
at Real
finish
Madrid,
at
let's be
VRL,
honest,
bro.
when Mbappe is leaving, let's get one thing very clear.
Mhm.
We are already on the market for the next best striker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not
Wait,
playing, bro.
Hold on.
How do
I'm
you know?
just saying, keep him the fuck away from Barcelona.
True.
Unless Gonzalo Garcia is doing an absolute madness, which he probably is not, because he's gonna barely get minutes. Unless he is cooking. When Mbappe
He will be cooking. He will be.
we already have the next young Brazilian. or
He's
French
gonna be
striker.
cooking.
Yeah.
Nah,
that's true.
he is gonna be cooking.
Well,
Just wait.
let me be clear here. Well, when it comes to
What do you mean by that?
In 2 years, bro.
Real Madrid,
Mbappe is
Swear,
calling.
you and I-
Mbappe is
Bro,
calling.
coming.
I swear,
well,
you
well,
Yeah,
here's the
bro,
thing, right?
I
gonna have
know
one
he's
hell of a
got
big
reason,
Matrix. You and I, bro, we have a case to settle. You and I swear down.
But well, can I say this about
Big
the
up
Gonzalo
Steve, by the
Garcia
way.
thing?
You
Big up
feel,
Sam.
you feel, yeah, 3 minutes, brother. I'm bouncing.
All right, cool.
No, but okay. So Sam, what I was gonna say was this, right? At the end of the day, I don't know how good this Gonzalo Garcia is. I mean, I didn't even know. I thought he was 22, 23, but 21. That's cool. Listen, maybe he could have the potential. And here's the thing, right? If you guys have a player like him start playing well as in the number 9,
I need more
the
Spanish players in my
opportunity
team.
to play Mbappe in his best position,
I couldn't
which
care
was
less.
on the left.
Nah, bro, take
Because
it.
that's his best position,
Take
well,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. For an academy product to come, like this is not the 90s. Like this is not the days of Raul and
Raul,
shit like that.
Raul and Putti.
Like,
Brother, you're begging for
Or if
Nico
Real
Paz to
Madrid-
come back.
look, the only way that
He's
Gonzalo
Argentinian,
Garcia is the future for Real
Oh,
Madrid.
is he not from the academy? Isco?
Who?
No, he is, but bro, it's different. Spanish
See,
players.
see, you fraud.
Wait, who?
What's the
Nico
last
Paz.
time, though?
You're all begging my man to come back. The club's begging him to
hold on,
come
wait,
back.
but
I
Sam,
never
hold on,
wanted to
Sam,
sell him.
How is he
Never.
getting
No
his
one
chance
is
now?
begging.
He left.
Yeah.
He
He
ain't
left.
He ain't Ronaldo, my
So
He
the
got
only way
loaned
for
out.
Gonzalo
No,
Garcia
loaned
to be
out.
our future is if he leaves Real Madrid, goes to like the Prem or something, cooks, and then we buy him
And
back.
you-
He's
oh,
never
this-
gonna get the opportunity.
And guess what? And when he does, and we do buy him back, and when he does start,
then I'd be
we-
proven right because he
He
has
has
to leave.
weird
Then
fetish.
we
bro.
will-
Hey,
Yeah.
this guy, yeah.
Bro,
Be
Gonzalo
there.
Garcia is not
Wait,
R9, bro.
but
Like,
I'll be
he's a
proven
decent
right
player
because
at
he had
best,
to
bro.
leave.
Come on, Sam.
I don't think if Gonzalo Garcia stays at Real Madrid, no chance it's our
Yes.
future. No chance.
it's better than Rashford.
Sam,
Something
I'm gonna be very honest. I think Will has a good point here. I mean, I think in the last few years, you guys have had like a few good players. I mean, a guy like Nacho, right? He's one of the few players
He
that
will
actually
be another.
stayed at Real Madrid.
Swear,
Right?
I gotta
He's
stop.
one of the guys. Hold on. He's one of the guys who
Swear, I'm
actually
just
was
stop
from.
doing
He's
contact
a,
with
he's a
you
Madrid
now, man. I
product
swear,
who
you're
played at the club.
disrespecting
And
my book
actually-
like
Wait,
that.
But
one
but
mic, guys.
Nacho,
Go ahead,
but
go
my
ahead.
point is, when it comes to Nacho, right? Nacho is one of the few players who actually was from your academy, a product who actually stuck around and actually made a career, a name for himself at Real Madrid, right?
On
But
the
here's the
bench,
thing,
yes.
but
Yeah,
He made the
exactly.
name for himself on the bench.
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I think this is where I feel like Will does have a good point. Sometimes players don't get valued until they actually leave, do it outside of Real Madrid,
Exactly.
and then Real Madrid are like,
If
okay, you
Nico
know what?
Paz
We'll have
stayed
it.
at Real Madrid, if Nico Paz never
Yeah,
went
he'd-
to Como,
he'd have
this
2
brother
minutes.
would be at fucking
That's fine. And now you're begging my
He
This
would
guy would
play
be
for
at
Castilla
fucking,
Field,
like-
brother.
Elche or some
cool.
shit.
And guess what? Now the club and you man are begging him to come back, aren't you?
Nobody's
but
begging.
Sam, I don't
Nobody's
want-
begging.
Who
But
is
Sam,
begging?
first
Sam?
off,
I'm just saying,
nobody
I'm
is
just
What
saying.
word
Just
people
saying.
are
whether
begging
Nico
for Nico
Paz
Paz?
comes back or
You.
not. No,
He's
I
saying
rate
you,
Paz.
he's
Nico
saying
Paz.
you.
No, wait, but I
You're
rate him,
moving
but it's
different tonight,
irrelevant.
Sam.
Whether he comes back or not, we're gonna cook. like we'll be just fine. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if Gonzalo stays at Real Madrid, he will never be given the opportunity to
Never.
show what he can really do.
Yeah, Habibi, we give him 1 to 2 seasons at another club, and you're gonna change your mind like that on him. Just wait.
We
Mbappe-
had Alvaro.
Is Sam's
scored the
volume
goal
not
against-
working? Is Sam like Sam? Like, are your
Say
headphones
something,
dead,
Sam.
bro?
No,
or
tonight-
something.
offline?
Yeah,
bro.
like that's what I'm
Tonight is
saying.
offline.
If he stays at Madrid, Sam, if he stays here,
Oh, shit, I thought my audio was dead. Sorry.
Yeah, this guy, yeah, he made
Oh,
it sound like he was like, wow, we all fell for it.
Don't do that again, you fraud. It happened to Miguel as well.
I have no idea. Right, I have.
Yeah,
No idea.
I was watching that stream when his thing went off.
Exactly.
I
Oh
mean,
my
look,
nose.
but chat, let us know like what you guys are saying about like Barca's potential strikers.
Hey,
we do
one
have
last
like
thing,
maybe
one last
10
thing.
more minutes, then we wrap in about 10 minutes. Let me
Yeah.
grab these supers.
Bro,
though.
I mean, I'm
big up to
surprised.
Eric.
I'm surprised. Will you guys did mention the Madrid injuries from the international break?
Brother, they're
we
both
talked
back.
about them.
They're back.
Friday.
All of them are healthy. All of
Yeah,
them are healthy.
Okay.
By the way,
the
one
only
one
player
breaking
that-
news.
the
I've got
only
one breaking
player
news.
that they're saying might
Hoyson.
miss is
Hoyson?
Housen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
they missed
saying that he
One
might
game.
miss
Getafe.
Getafe,
Yeah.
but it's not confirmed. So like, there's nothing really to talk about with like the injuries.
Yeah.
But big up to Eric. Says bias and hatred aside, don't you feel proud that your rivals are considered the greatest with you, both Barca and Real? I mean,
we acknowledge each other's greatness. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a
We
problem.
already
We
know.
hate each other, but we
Yeah.
acknowledge each other's greatness.
Real Madrid and Barcelona, the pinnacle of football, has been like that.
Yeah, it's
for-
always
I
been
agree.
like that, bro. That's why it's always deep, because it's always competitive between us.
Mhm.
yeah,
right?
like
You
I
hate
don't
them,
think,
we hate us.
and this is not me trolling Barca, but
Please, man.
I like, so for example, like with like Real Madrid, I don't think there's any higher. But obviously with Barca, they feel that way too. But I do think like if you leave Barca for Real Madrid, I do feel like that is a slight step up. But besides the two clubs, I don't think there's nobody else that you can really go to. That's on
There
that
isn't.
skill level.
I mean, I feel like that's one of those things where, as a fan,
Club closest to it.
So Madrid fans, if a Barca player went to Real Madrid, Madrid fans will say, yeah, that is a step up, because they always think that they are better than us, and we
Yeah.
I
we're
think the
better than them.
closest
But I
club.
genuinely think it's the same level. I think that it's when Figo, when you look at when Figo went to Real Madrid from Barca to Madrid, no one will say it was a step up.
I
Everyone
do
saw
think
it
the
as a
closest
crazy move. It was like an
Alright, fair
insane
enough.
move. You feel
the
me?
closest
Sam.
club to us
It's
to
Bayern, maybe.
Yeah.
Bayern.
their moment,
Or
yeah,
AC
their
Milan.
moment,
If it
more,
wasn't
Yeah,
their
for
moment,
You know,
yeah,
true.
more.
Like AC Milan or
Them-
Manchester United.
Them are Man United, yeah, them
Yeah,
are
yeah,
Man
yeah.
United.
Because Man United are a big elite
I
club.
think United at their peak can speak with Barca and Madrid.
Nah,
Big up
fair
Raw
enough.
Killer as always.
Big up to Raw
up
Killer, man. We got like
Big
up Raw
always
Killer, my
supporting
brother.
the mandem. I appreciate you, bro. Says
Yeah.
big up
Big up Raw
Barca
Killer.
with the freaky ass. Bro, real quick, did you guys see what Jean Laporte said about sex?
Yeah, I just did a stream a
Hey,
little.
What-
bit.
what was that, bro? Like-
my guy's been moving
He needs
mad,
to contact
bro.
Yamal, my brother. He needs to
Bro,
contact
this
Yamal.
guy, bro,
and him. Hey.
Bro, you guys know when
Laporte at Yamal's birthday party.
bro, I was about to say that.
He
Legit,
should have
Laporte,
been there.
bro, Laporte legit. He said like
4
his
midgets on each side, brother. On
Matrix,
Laporta.
bro. Laporte, he said that the only bad thing about Yamal's party was that I wasn't invited. That
No, he
legit
didn't.
said
One
that.
would be
No, he
scratching
didn't.
his belly,
said
my
that,
brother.
bro.
No,
he
didn't. He didn't say that, Jonas.
Bro, Laporte's a joker, bro. This
He
guy
didn't say
legit
that.
says this to
He didn't
the
say
media,
that,
bro.
He did.
He said that, bro. I'm not
Man,
joking.
Yeah, no, you don't
Man,
Will, you don't
scratchy
understand
like
Spanish
that.
humor, bro.
Oh my
Spanish
God,
humor
Like
is
the V of
Spanish
players,
Spanish
brother.
humor is different, bro.
Bro,
Spanish humor is
He said,
different.
wish I was
I
there.
did have a problem with one quote. He said that something about like his religion, where
Yeah. He was talking about I mean, but
Man
come on,
said
his
let's be
religion
honest.
is-
Well, can
hold on,
let's be
hold
honest.
on, hold on,
That's
hold on,
standard. That's standard.
hold on, wait.
content.
Man,
Man
what
said,
religion is he, bro?
man said that God is a cooler. I personally feel like that's
Of course he's gonna
blasphemy.
say that. He's trying to rattle you. Come
That's
on,
blasphemy. That's blasphemy, bro.
Well,
Why would-
come
How would
on,
God
bro.
support the
He's
second best
spoken.
club in Spain?
Well, you're right next to Matrix, bro. How are you gonna sit here and talk about it? That's the kind of shit
Yeah.
that
Bro,
that
you know,
guy
I
like
have
Matrix would
saved
say,
the
"Listen."
video from El Chiringuito TV where the guy is singing like the God is Madridista. He supports.
That's what
Real
I'm
Madrid.
saying, bro.
But
Like,
I
come
would
on,
say
man.
the same thing, my brother.
This is
Yeah.
what-
No. I know,
Dios
but I
es
think no.
Madridista, my brother.
But Matrix-
Dios es Madridista.
Wait, but Matrix. The point is, right, to
Uh-huh.
think that my Lord and Savior
Yes,
would support.
yes,
a
your
team.
Lord and Savior, Will. Your
Yeah,
Lord
hold
and
on,
Savior
your
is
Lord
cool,
and
bro.
The God-
Savior.
hold
on. You, bro.
Hold
And
on,
you
the
think the
God,
point of-
hold on, wait. The religion that I worship, the God that I believe in, to even think that he would support a team that can't win a Champions League in 10 years. It's like,
Listen, man, listen. Will, can I say this one thing though, Will?
The
Right?
paces of
11 years, actually. 11 years.
Well, let me tell you something, bro. If there's one thing my religion has taught me is that they always say that when God loves you, He puts you through a lot of pain so that He can
hey, this guy is shameless.
But you know what, though? God is clearly a Kool-Aid, bro. God is clearly a Kool-Aid. He's trying to make us suffer to make us stronger, bro. Mentally.
God as an excuse.
If God was Kool-Aid, He would never allow Real Madrid to have won this many Champions Leagues.
Exactly.
No, bro, listen, man.
Sam, quick question.
No, he did that to make us suffer, bro. He wants us to continue.
What color is associated with holiness?
Oh, here we go.
White. White.
But
forget about this. Babara, let's
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, all I'm saying, let me
up
say this real quick.
Yeah.
Bro, when I see my president just doing random nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Stadiums unfinished. We got no money. Bro, like, what the hell, bro? This is the problems at the club, bro. It's deep, bro. You know what I'm
But
saying?
aren't you back? Aren't you?
No, stadium's not
bro.
back.
He's
We-
lying.
1-to-1 rule, Babara. We have been waiting.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait,
Big up to SM.
Let me read the
He
super chat.
says we don't need Alvarez or Haaland to destroy
This
Real
guy
Madrid.
from
Yes, brother.
Norway,
You know
yeah.
what? You're absolutely right. You've never lost to us before. You know, just
Yeah,
Let me
it
answer
never
him in
happened,
his
bro.
own language,
never.
bro.
Yeah, no.
Only last
You're
year mattered.
absolutely spot on, bro.
man.
Yeah, now like spot on. Like Barca have never.
Spenderar de bästa på
Barcelona
någon
have never
annat.
experienced pain versus Real Madrid.
See,
You're right,
Matrix
bro.
proper Norwegian scouts that way.
You're right.
Babara,
All right.
I know Norwegian too, yeah? I speak their language too, I lived in their country for
How many
years.
languages
Okay,
do you
try.
fucking speak?
What do you say?
How many languages do you speak, bro?
But bro, Norwegian and Swedish is basically the same language, bro. It's like just different
Yeah,
accents.
You speak 4 languages?
I
No,
can speak
I
for
don't
you.
speak like Norwegian fluently,
shit.
but I can understand.
I could
Norwegian
barely speak
without
English,
any
bro.
problem.
Bro, it's like, I feel like it's like English and French. Well, I'm gonna be very honest. I think Norwegian and Swedish is like English.
You just say that, Will.
Nah, fair enough.
I'm
Wait, guys, chat to me.
me.
Chat to me about Adam Wharton. They're
I've
saying
got
that Real
one more
Madrid
minute than I need
are
to
looking
bounce.
for some midfield help, right? So, like, what are you guys saying about Adam Wharton and these links? Sam, talk to me, bro.
I need to leave too.
Okay.
I need to sleep.
Before I go, I love that one. I think he's a proper player. He would sue us perfectly. I've said this before when Adam was on my channel. The club has to decide in about, what is it? The club has to decide now which way they want to go. Either they will trust Casilla, the likes of Chema or Thiago, or they spend the big cash on one of these midfielders. So it is. He's been really good at Suka. He's been unbelievably good. But again, I've said this before. He needs another season
He's
or
a
two.
sexy
minimum.
spear. Pause on that chat right
But-
there, my brother. Look at this guy. Where is he
Yeah, it's just
sexy,
like-
my brother? Look at this fucking face and tell me this guy is sexy.
Nah,
what type of taste do you have,
Chill,
my
bro.
Nah, but it's yeah, baby, no homo, no homo. Okay, yeah, that.
Pause, brother, pause.
Wait.
One second. That's haram right there. So let's just calm down a bit. Number three, my brother. At the end of the day, we're gonna have to see what happens. We're getting one midfielder. Only question is gonna be from the Prem. Are we gonna buy one, or it's gonna be from the academy?
Man, get me Enzo Fernandez, man. Go ahead,
Nah,
Matrix.
fuck Enzo Fernandez.
I admire.
Hold on.
Look,
Talk to
for
me,
me,
Matrix.
again,
Yeah, because
Alright.
he's a good player,
Chad,
but again,
guys,
depends
big
on
up.
the price
I need to
tag,
go.
yeah?
Peace.
Big up,
be safe,
Sam.
people. Big up.
I
Go
think
ahead,
he's a
Matrix.
decent player. Okay, I have seen him play just a handful of games. It's not every day I'm sitting and watching Crystal Palace play. Yeah, but again, they are demanding 100 million euros. Or, I don't know,
Get
pounds
him out,
per hour.
broski.
I'm not paying those type of money for Ronald Weasley from the Harry Potter movie. I'm not paying that money for that guy. Yeah.
We can never pay 100.
Ronald Weasley
Never.
can stay in London and play for Crystal Palace, but 100 million. Everyone and their father is costing 100 million nowadays. What's going on, Bawara? Who is this guy 100 million?
Man
If
said
you give
Ronald
me
too
Adam
much,
Wharton
bro.
for 40 million, okay, 40, 50,
Yeah.
I take Ronald Weasley. Yeah, why not, Bawara? Bring one of his siblings with him too, as well, to Madrid. I take 2 of them. But 100 million? No way in hell.
No,
Yeah,
no.
big.
So much money.
Big up, everyone. See you guys again very, very
Big
soon.
up, Matrix.
Smash the
Man.
like and subscribe.
Man
button.
said Ronald Weasley, you know. Nah,
He
you know
is,
what the
but
thing
look
is
at him.
though.
They don't look similar, bro. Like,
yeah.
where's the comparison, bro? Like, it's
Come on,
crazy.
Big up, everyone. bro.
Nah, big up
Big
Matrix. You know what the thing is? In terms of like play style, he is like that deep line playmaker that Madrid fans are always like talking about. So I do think profile wise, it does make sense.
Profile, yeah,
But I just think like because of his profile and with all the big clubs that are already interested in him, like his price is gonna be ridiculous. I mean, like Isco, like is this somebody that you would want to sign for 80, 90 million? Because I would not personally, no.
no, maybe maximum 60.
Yeah,
I
agree.
genuinely just rather get Stiller, bro. Angelo Stiller from Stuttgart. Even his underlying numbers are better than Wharton's. His passing numbers are better than Wharton's. And Stiller is actually way more similar to players that have previously played for Madrid.
Okay.
He's similar to Cruz. He's similar to Modric. Obviously not as good in any way, but he would be so much cheaper, bro. He would be like 40 million from Stuttgart. They just don't ask that much money. This is English tax, and I do think Wharton will stay in the Prem.
Yeah,
I
I have
think
to
he will
say
stay in
this.
Prem.
I think if it depends on Real Madrid's interest. I think Real Madrid, like bias aside, they get a lot of their first choices, and if not, the rare case they get their second. So if Real Madrid are serious about getting Wharton, I can see Real Madrid getting Wharton. I could see Wharton open to the move. Like you guys got Trent, Jude, the English players, but I don't think Real Madrid's interest is going to be that serious, and I think he goes to Man United, bro. I think he goes to Man United.
Man
genuinely.
United.
Bro,
Yes, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
go
think
ahead.
Yes, so-
I think he goes to Liverpool.
What?
United-
Arne
Huh?
Slot, Arne
Wait, wait,
Slot said he admires him a lot.
But then where would they play him? Because you already have Gravenberch, McAllister, and you have Wirtz. So
you know what this
he-
guy? You know what this move reminds me of?
go ahead.
It reminds me of when Liverpool, when Real Madrid got Steve McManaman.
Yeah, it's just a wrong move. It's not.
No,
the right
no,
move.
it's not. It's not. Let's be clear here, right? I feel like first of all, let's be clear here. If Adam Wharton is given the opportunity to join Real Madrid over any club in Premier League, he's taking Real Madrid. Don't even put it in the air. Let's not play it out. Let's not kid ourselves here. If Real Madrid come in, City come in, Liverpool come in, United come, bro. The moment Real Madrid join that list, he's going to Real Madrid because, bro, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
But I don't think
Join
that
Real
will
Madrid.
enter a bidding war, Omar. Like
No, but that's the thing. It will
Yeah, I
not
think-
even be a bidding war because he
Yeah.
will say, "Yo, Real Madrid is the only club I'm going to." Because come on, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to go to play for that club. Like, come on, man, like that's the pinnacle of football. And here's the thing: I think that Wharton is a cheaper option to Enzo Fernandez. I get it, well, right? Enzo Fernandez.
But will
is
he be
insane.
cheaper? Will he though?
Cheaper.
Yeah, they won't want
No,
Wait,
I know,
It's
but no,
cheaper
I know.
than
But what I'm
He'll
saying
be
is,
cheaper
will
than
he?
Enzo.
Okay.
Maybe
He'll
not.
be cheaper than Enzo. No, he will.
So-
He will. Enzo is gonna.
He'll be cheaper than
How much? He's
Enzo.
won like 20.
Get
I
Enzo
think so, right? If you
Fernandez
look at the quality of
immediately.
midfielders, if you look
Why
at
do
the
you
quality of
want Enzo,
midfielders,
bro?
He's a baller,
in football.
Isco. He's a fucking
But he
baller.
doesn't
I'm
suit the
telling
dressing
you.
well at all.
Yes,
He doesn't.
Obvious. He's a baller, but here's the thing, well, we all know, bro. Chelsea,
Baller
he's one
hype,
of Chelsea's
man.
best
He's
players.
trash.
If I'm not saying it's not realistic to get him, but do not think you will not have to break the bank to bring him in. You're gonna have to break your bank completely, bro, to bring Enzo, bro, because these guys are not
Yeah,
gonna
I'd
make it
rather
easy
break
on
the
you.
bank for Enzo than Adam Wharton. That's
But
what I'm saying.
well, what?
Bro, hold on.
What's your obsession with Enzo?
There's levels to it. Well, there are levels to breaking the bank.
No,
You-
for sure.
if you break the bank for Wharton, it's gonna be like 60 million basically. Because you're
No,
not
they
gonna-
want 80 minimum. They want 80 minimum.
Yeah,
They
maybe,
said-
yeah, maybe
like, they
80,
want
maybe
like
80. But when you're talking about Enzo, we're talking about 100 to 200 million.
No.
No.
No,
What is
this
this?
is Will.
What is this?
Wait.
Enzo is ass.
Bro,
Bro.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, Omar. Hold on,
What
Omar.
do you mean?
Isco,
Ass.
what do you mean? Okay, wait, Isco. How is
He
Enzo
doesn't fit the
Fernandez ass?
profile. He doesn't fit the
Yes,
profile
he
at all.
does. Profile.
He doesn't fit the profile.
No, he
He fits the
doesn't.
profile.
No, bro, we need a deep line playmaker. Enzo is never a deep line playmaker.
Hold on, wait.
my God.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Enzo, look at the landscape.
What
of
is
world
Enzo
football
to you?
right now?
What? He's
Enzo
the
is
worst.
probably
He's not even the best midfielder at Chelsea. How about that?
No, okay.
Caicedo
That
is
I
miles
agree.
I
better.
agree.
That
I
I agree. That I do agree. But we don't need Caicedo.
Man, I
Wait,
would
you
say
don't?
Caicedo
You don't
over
need
Enzo
Caicedo
any
in
day.
this team, Will?
Any
Why
day,
would,
bro.
I go pay 100 million for a DM?
They already
I
have
have two
I
DMs.
guess Tchouaméni is playing well this
I have
season.
Tchouaméni and Camavinga. So like I don't need a DM
So why do you want Enzo? Where
because
does he
of his
fit?
passing, brother. Enzo Fernandez
And
passing is
here's what you
Stiller.
need.
I'm telling you, Angelo Stiller has better passing than Enzo.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. You know what it is, Will? I agree. Enzo is decent, but bro, you're acting like it's prime Paul Pogba. Like
No,
it's
exactly.
a talent that we've
No.
never seen. Like he's
No, I
good.
don't think Enzo is so for me, Paul Pogba is a unicorn. Paul Pogba is
Yeah,
a
Enzo's
let's
not.
not even.
That's the
yeah,
thing.
no,
Yeah,
he's
Enzo
not.
is.
No, he's
mid,
not.
bro. He's
But
mid.
to say that Enzo Fernandez is ass is crazy.
No, I'm
That's
okay. I'm
is
over
crazy.
exaggerating.
But Will,
If he-
can
I said it before, and I'll say it
this?
again. If Enzo Fernandez never went to Chelsea, let's say from Benfica, he went to either, I don't know, PSG, Barca, Bayern, Real Madrid, we'd be talking about him like how we talk about some of these other world-class best
Well,
midfielders in the world.
no,
So all I'm
Well,
saying
Stiller is better.
can I say
Stiller
this
is
though? Can
better.
I say this though? Right?
is-
I think one thing I would say is when it comes to like Isco, what Isco said about Stiller. Stiller's one of those players who we don't really see him in the spotlight. So
He's
unless
so
you're like
good.
someone that watches,
Portugal, please.
so unless you're like someone that watches the Bundesliga, because here's the thing, sometimes it's simply with Enzo. If you remember Enzo, we saw him in the World Cup. Well, it was the World Cup where we saw him shine. And we were like, yo, this kid actually
No,
looks
but I
good.
knew Enzo before the World Cup because we were linked to Enzo from that summer of the World Cup year.
Benfica hype, bro.
Benfica,
No, wait, but we were linked
but
to Enzo
Benfica
from,
signed him in January.
We were
of
linked
that
to
year.
him from like July.
Hype, bro. Hype.
Like,
Well, are you
July
actually being
2020.
serious? You're telling me you knew who
No,
Enzo
no.
was
So-
before
No,
he?
wait.
wait, hold on. I didn't know about him like I do now, but
But you
we
knew,
were
but he was
to
linked to
Enzo.
Real Madrid before he went to Chelsea.
Yes, because we were linked to him. We're so okay. July,
Okay, but,
August,
so is
and we
Stiller.
were linked to him during the World Cup.
Okay, but okay, Will.
So I knew.
But
of him.
Will. Okay,
I knew
okay,
of his
fine.
profile
Okay,
because I
then.
was watching
Enzo hype, bro.
compilations.
Okay,
I was
Will.
watching highlights.
All right, I understand. Hold on, Jonas. If that's the case, then wasn't Stiller also linked to your club? Stiller has been linked to your club. He was clear
Exactly, bro.
in the
And he
window.
would be
So,
so much
okay,
better.
so imagine this, Will. Imagine the World Cup next year, Germany. You will see Stiller 4K in 4K, right?
Yeah,
Actually
then bring
play.
him in. If
Then
he
you're like,
proves
oh,
to
yo,
bring him
wait, this
in.
guy is actually the guy now, right? So that's why I think Isco is one of the people who's actually watched him and say, yo,
I've
I
watched
thought-
him.
he's actually pretty good. You
No,
know,
no,
you can't see
no,
enough
bro,
of him.
I would
because he's-
take no. Wait, but the thing is though, I would take Stiller. I'm not saying no. What I'm saying is though, if I could spend the money, I'm saying I would prefer Enzo. But if I got Stiller,
No,
then I'm
but-
not gonna be mad.
But how much money? How much money would you actually spend on Enzo?
Realistically, for me, I think Enzo's lost value since being at Chelsea.
Okay,
I
but
can't see them
so
getting
how
that
much-
money back.
How much are you paying?
I'd say 110 max.
Oh
That's
my
me is
God,
fair.
no,
Why
no,
would you pay
no,
110 for
okay.
Enzo?
Yo, Will.
This is
I'm be real.
different,
This is why
You
you're
paid
not
less
in
for
charge.
Jude,
Are you
Alright,
crazy?
bruh.
You
paid
paid
less for
All that I'm
110.
all that I'm saying is
Nah, he
when
has a fetish
Enzo-
for Enzo. I'm telling you.
when Enzo
Bro, you know what it
gets,
is? Will also glazes Vinicius when he's garbage. Like Vinicius. And
Yeah,
Enzo,
you
bro,
pick your
bro,
favorites. It's
this guy's
obvious.
agent, bro.
He's
You
your
got-
favorite.
Bro, you
Unbelievable.
got your favorites.
Hold on,
bro.
wait. Did
Enzo,
anybody
favorite.
watch?
Vini
Okay,
SC.
wait. Did anybody watch my tier ranking video that I dropped on Sunday?
I haven't watched it yet. Where did you
I
put
put
it?
Vinicius in mid. So let's stop with this.
He's
you
Hey.
guys-
Nah, you-
I
Well,
put
if you're gonna
Vinny
be
in
honest,
mid.
if you're gonna be honest, he's not been mid. He's been ass.
Yeah, how did they even bring up Vinny?
This-
Come on, bro.
Shame
He's
on you.
Well,
This season, Vinny's been ass.
He's
This
getting
season.
jaded.
No,
He's
okay,
getting jaded.
this
He's been mid.
this season
He's
I wouldn't
getting
say he's ass, but
This-
he's
the
around.
ass.
He's
This
around.
season
He's around.
so far.
He's
Ass.
Because let me be honest with you,
Let's
his
go.
goals are
Vinny
the
has
only
been
thing he's
ass this
doing right
season.
now.
Yes.
Wait, are you judging this season or this year? Wait, hold on. Wait.
This
Are you
season,
judging
this
this season or this
Nah,
year?
we'll come back. Don't
Wait,
do
wait,
it,
wait,
bro.
come back,
Hold on,
come
guys.
back.
This is what I'm
Wait,
talking
hold
about.
on.
When it
What
comes
is
to
this
Vinny,
year? Is it this
I'm-
season or this year?
He's
Bro,
not been ass.
The
It's
tier rankings is based off of because we played 10 games so far. So
Yeah,
I
if you-
rank every Barca and Madrid player
Uh-huh.
so far this season. to say Vinicius has been ass this season.
No.
It's not-
I'm
What?
joking, bro. Chill out. Chill.
Are you trying to rage bait me?
I agree.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo,
I agree
He's
with
been
you.
mid.
Okay,
He's been
chill out. He's been mid. Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so I call it out. What I'm saying though is,
Uh-huh.
if Enzo gets a move from Chelsea,
Mhm.
to regardless of whatever club,
Mm.
everybody, all you guys keep this same energy.
He's
Keep
ass,
the
bro.
same
Will,
energy.
okay. Will, my point is this.
All right.
Well, my point is this, bro. Bro, when it came to Vinny this whole summer, Dave, Matrix, Sam, bro, all of them were saying like, you know how they speak about Vinny. You though, on the other side,
You ride out. You're a rider, bro. Ride the
I
storm.
thought you were related to Vinny in some way, maybe his cousin.
Yeah, man, listen, you see that family, where's the picture? Will, you got the picture, Will. Show us
That's
the picture,
crazy.
Show
It
us
was
the
like, bro,
picture,
this
Will.
Vinny
Show us
was
the picture.
yellow.
The one with you and Vinny, bro.
I don't have it. All
Yeah,
right,
the one that Dave. The one that Dave.
He has a picture with Enzo as well, bro. I'm sure.
Now look, here's my thing though, man.
Mm.
Yes, Vinny last season in the second half was garbage. I'm not gonna sit here and try and like Vinny has been shit for a majority of this year, right? But at the same time, bro, all that I'm saying is I still back him to find his form because I've seen his whole career. So I've seen what he can do. I've seen Vinny when he was trash for his first like 2-3 seasons. He developed into one of the best players in the world. I think Vinny will be back. That's all.
Bro,
People
Will,
talk
I'm
about
not
him.
very honest, Will.
What do you see in
Will,
Enzo?
can I say this, Will? I genuinely
Tell
think,
me.
right? You have the same belief in Vinny that I have to someone like Ronald Araujo. I'm dead. I've been serious.
Araujo, yeah, leave it.
I
Leave
hear it.
Bring me back. Let me explain.
Araujo.
Before you kick me out, let me
Both
explain.
of you
'Cause
garbage.
Everybody always wants to sit here.
Araujo.
Lashes immediately, bro.
No. We will not
you
do no
lashes?
lashes. We are not gonna allow no lashes, bro. Let me be clear here.
Araujo to Vinny comparison.
Wait. Hold on.
No,
Let's not sit here
let him speak,
and
though.
pretend. Let's not sit here and pretend that 2 years ago, this guy wasn't being quoted for 100 million outside of Barcelona.
Are you fucking mad? Oh,
Will, come on, bro. Wait.
He
See, Will,
is
if you
finished.
If
He
you
is
want,
finished.
if you wanna do the short memory thing, that's fine. But here's the thing, Will.
No,
I
no.
remember because I'm
Go ahead,
listen,
go ahead,
because
go
I've been
ahead.
watching religiously for the past 5 years. You understand what I mean, right? During the time around when we were having this financial situation, right? Before the 23-24 season, Araujo was continuously one of our most reliable players in the back.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
else was go up and down. Even guys like PK, they
He
ended up
was good
retiring
as Xavi.
middle of the season, right? Yes.
He was good with Xavi.
Will,
Bro,
the season we
Will,
won the league
he
under
was our
Xavi.
best
Hold on,
player
Will.
under
The season we
Xavi,
won
we
the
won
league
the
under
league.
Xavi.
Because
the
you were
Christian
ass. You
Araujo-
were shit, bro.
But
Will,
we won the
the
league,
Christian-
and he
Will,
was our
Will, we
MVP
had the
that
best-
year. Like,
Well,
he
let
was
me remind you,
crazy.
Will. We
He's
had the
finished,
best
bro.
defense.
What? This
We
is
had
the
the best
biggest
defense
off
in
I've
La
ever seen.
Liga. We had the best defense in La Liga.
No,
The
you
season we
did.
won the league. That
No,
no,
back then.
Christian Araujo was the partnership. The whole
Okay,
of
see,
that.
but here's the thing.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
You're finished
I'm
because
finished. Okay, no problem.
I get the point that you're trying to make. So VAR has revoked your lashes.
No. I
see
no.
the
Here's
point.
the thing, right? Everybody
Hold on,
only sees the
hold
name,
on.
and they're
I
like,
let you
"Oh, Barcelona."
Hold on, I let you go.
He revoked
The
lashes.
reason why you still might get the reason that one of these might come out is
Uh-huh.
because Arroyo has never reached the heights that Vinicius has.
That's
But
true. I
he showed
agree.
no, yeah,
Never.
yeah, but
Vinicius has bagged me 2 UCL, scored in both those finals. Also in big games.
Well,
Speaking of
one is
Arroyo-
an attacker, one is an attacker, and one is a defender. And let's be clear here.
No, okay, no, I
That's
get
true.
it. But
Yes.
but come on, bro. Like
But yo, Will,
you're
Vinny
making it
plays
seem like
Benzema.
Arroyo was on like a Van Dyke kind of run. Like he was never on that kind of
No, he wasn't, Will. But listen, Will.
Like,
No,
honestly,
okay. Will, I'm not saying that Araujo
Well,
was
we were supposed
going
to
on a
wrap up
fantastic.
about 5
But
minutes ago.
Will, let's be
Right,
honest here, right? If Araujo didn't have the fall off that he had in the last 2 years, and he continued in the trajectory he was going around that season when we won the league, right? We would be
I
talking
hear
about
it.
one of the best defenders in the world. He was
I hear
going
it.
through that trajectory, but he fell off. I'm one of the people that is like, well, I know he had that potential, and I still believe that he still has it. Because sometimes he shows flashes of it. It's like with Vinny. Sometimes you see the old Vinny. Sometimes, Will, even now, when you're
Yeah,
watching
nah,
them.
fair.
Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I can still see this that same Vinny is there somewhere. I believe he can still show himself. That's what I give Araujo. That's what I'm saying. I look at Araujo like you look at Vinny because you see some of those flashes of like the player that he used to be, and you're like, I don't want to give up. I still think that we can see that guy again. That's the point. I'm not saying they're the same level. So
Yeah,
all you
last
people in the
point,
chat,
Jonas, last
I'm not
point, last
saying
point.
Araujo and Vinny are the same level. I'm saying
No.
what I'm saying is how
It's
we
just
look at
crazy.
the two players.
Yeah.
How
All right,
we
yeah,
look
go
at
ahead,
the
Jonas.
two.
Last point.
My
Go ahead,
bro,
go
my
ahead.
point with his Araujo take's actually not bad because like right now Araujo looks bad. I can't lie, but bro, under Koeman we were garbage. He was our best player. Under Xavi, in my opinion, best player. Hansi Flick, legitimately, this high line is legit the issue, and now everybody's talking crazy. But Araujo under Koeman was so flipping good, and then the year after when Xavi came through, unbelievable. We had guys. Omar said we had a great defense. We had the best defense in Spanish history. And hold up, we had the best defense in history with Araujo as a center back. So that's crazy. Like we only conceded 20 league goals. That's the best. We shattered every single defensive record.
Yeah,
so
nah,
it's
fair,
not
fair.
crazy to say, bro. It's just
Come on, bro.
right now.
Come on, bro.
He is in a crazy fall off.
Yeah.
Which I
As
agree with.
as long as Flick is here, he ain't coming back,
Yes.
bro.
Ever
No,
since
wait.
Flick has came-
Okay, wait. But and here's my last thing. Then we do have to wrap. All that I'm saying is right. Like, let's be very honest. The trajectory that Vinicius is on, whether people want to acknowledge it or not, this guy will arguably retire as the most successful Brazilian that Europe has ever seen in terms of what he's won, in terms of his accomplishments at Real Madrid, right?
Yeah,
like he's our top goal
accomplishments,
scorer
yes.
for Brazilians for Real Madrid. I think he's on just based off trajectory. He can arguably be the most decorated player.
That's
So
fine
what
and
I'm
good.
saying is the levels that he can attain if he stays at Real Madrid. I'm saying I just believe in the guy very highly, but we do have to wrap people because we are very much over time here. Look, another great episode of Football Chaos, right?
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to Isco. Subscribe to Omar. Barça Reacts as well. Everybody's links are in the description. Look, this is the last time that we have to waffle about evergreen topics because La Liga's
For a
back.
month.
Club football is back, and the predictions will obviously be back as well. So I'm going to redirect you guys over to Zaire Talks, right? Make sure that you let him know in his chat, Carnage Raid.
Yeah, man, you great.
Smash that
Exactly.
like button on your way out. And like I said, please subscribe to everybody that's here. Links are in the description. Takes you guys about 2 seconds and a bit, people.